High School Big Reds. Brian Guthrie here, along with Macho Bob Roberts. It is with teams this close, you'd think they'd play more often. PHS leads this series 6-1, but they haven't played each other since 2015. Ripley's only win back in 1989, a 34-0 win over the Big Reds. But they don't see each other anymore, and mostly AAA to Quad A is the difference.
Right, but I talked to both coaches before the game, and Ripley coach Ryan Simon, he thinks they can win this football game. Parkersburg High School coach Matt Kimes, they expect to come in here and beat the 3A school. We'll see how it plays out tonight, Brian.
PHS comes into this game 4-4, basically assured of a top 16 finish in Class Quad A. So they're into the playoffs. Now they're trying to get into that top 8. Wins here and then next week against AAA powerhouse Herbert Hoover would do a lot to get them into that position. For Ripley, they come into this game at 3-5, losers of 4 in a row. Last week just ran into a buzzsaw that is Herbert Hoover. Like I said, AAA powerhouse Herbert Hoover. So a win here against Parkersburg, an off week, and then a win in the last week against Nicholas County is the only way Ripley's getting in. So, as Coach Simon says in the interview coming up, their playoffs start right now.
Yeah, right. But you've seen through the course of the season, Ripley has beaten the teams they should have beat, aside from maybe South Charleston, who's not proven to be too competitive this year. But the previous 4 games, they've lost to number 7 AAA school, number 8 AA, number 9 AAA, and number 4 AAA. So Ripley's playing good football teams.
They can score points, and they've got some athletes, so PHS better be on their A game tonight. We are going to take a timeout. When we come back, our man Macho Bob going to talk to both Matt Kimes and Ryan Simon as we get you ready for high school football from Death Valley and Ripley, PHS and the Vikings here on CAS 45.
Debt getting you down? Zero out your high-interest debt with a home equity line of credit at One Community Federal Credit Union. Our lines start at 6.00 APR and have 0 points, 0 fees, 0 prepayment penalties, 0 cost for appraisals, 0 title fees. Terms and conditions apply. Details at onecommunityfcu.org and 888-771-1834. One Community Federal Credit Union in Parkersburg and Vienna. Your destination for financial freedom.
This is Jim Staley. From my 44 years of handling car wreck cases, I know that many people don't carry enough auto insurance to protect themselves and their families. That's risky and can lead to financial disaster. You can't rely on the driver who caused the wreck to protect you. You must protect yourself. If you don't know if you are adequately insured, call your local agent or call me. I'll review your policy for free and share my thoughts and experience.
Welcome back to the pregame show. I'm Macho Bob. I'm joined here by second-year Ripley head coach Ryan Simon. Coach, thanks for taking time to join me.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Hate to bring it up, but you're on a 4-game skid. You won 3 in a row previous to that.
Right.
You got a Big Reds team in here that's playing for home field advantage in the playoffs.
Yep.
But you're playing for a playoff spot.
Absolutely.
So what's on the line?
Yeah, exactly what you said. We got to win this game and hopefully get the last one to have a chance to get in. So everything's on the line at this point. Obviously we're going against a tough opponent tonight in Parkersburg. I think we played each other 10 times and we beat them 1 time in the history of our matchup. So it's going to be a huge challenge for us.
Well, I'll tell you what, it is a border war. It's a cross-county border war, so I call it a rivalry because you're so close in proximity.
Right.
But for those of us out there that don't know a lot about the Ripley program, who's your bell cow and who's your horse that's going to carry you tonight?
Yeah, Cody Lawrence. Everything kind of starts and ends with him for us, offensively and defensively. He's our best player. He's our best player last year. The kid's phenomenal. He's an all-state type of kid. He runs the ball a lot. He catches the ball a lot. Just does everything for us. So he's kind of the guy that starts. Everything starts and ends with him.
All right, Coach. What would it mean for you to get the victory tonight and set yourself up to earn a playoff victory next week to close the regular season?
Oh, it'd be huge. Like I said, it's for my seniors, I want them to get as many games as they possibly can, and it all starts tonight. Our playoffs start tonight, so we have to get this one first.
Yes, sir. Hey, thanks for joining me, Coach.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Bowling and Dunn Family Dentistry can't wait to see your smile. When you take care of your mouth, every expression is an expression of good health. A healthy smile is a powerful thing. That's why you should come visit us. Our relaxed atmosphere will make your visit stress-free. Young or old, the key to good health is right under your nose. Call today to schedule your appointment. Your smile is in good hands. Bowling and Dunn Family Dentistry. Get ready to change the way you feel about dentistry.
The right answers right now. Dunbar and Fowler, the injury attorneys. When you've had a serious injury, you need legal advice immediately. Call today, we'll see you today and guide you every step of the way. The right answers right now. Dunbar and Fowler, the injury attorneys.
Welcome back to the pregame show. I'm Macho Bob, and I'm joined again by Parkersburg High School Big Red coach Matt Kimes. Matt, thank you for your time.
Yes, man. Yes, sir, man. Glad to do it, man.
Hey, coming off your first victory in 12 years against Cabell Midland, that's a big deal. It sets you up. If you win two, you're going to host a playoff game. You're in probably either way, but you want to host a playoff game, don't you, Coach?
Hey, absolutely, man. That was a big win last week. I'm sorry, to kind of get the monkey off our back, so to speak, right? Some people have been talking about that for a while around our program, and some coaches that are in our program that have been around a while haven't beat those guys. So they were happy to do that. And one of our goals at the beginning of the season is to finish in the top 8 and host a playoff game. That's one of our goals, right? And it's right there in front of us, but we got to take care of business tonight in order for that to be possible.
And since I seen you last time when you played South, you're 2-2. You competed against a really good GW team. You're coming in here tonight, and it looks like you found something here with young Alex Greer at quarterback. There were questions early, but he's proven that he can lead a program even as a sophomore.
He grows every week. His confidence grows. His understanding of what we're trying to do grows. He's a competitor. He's got the moxie. He's got the stuff you can't teach from a quarterback position. We're really excited about his future. But he'll be the first to tell you he can't do it by himself. We've got a lot of guys surrounding him that played a lot of football and contributed as well. And we've leaned on him a lot, but it's not about him. We got capable bodies all around him to go make plays, and that's what we got to do tonight.
All right, let's cut to the chase here, Coach. What's going to win it for you?
We got to be able to run the football. That's kind of our MO, run the football. Everything's set. Everything we do offensively sets up off of that. Take care of the football, right? We can't have any silly turnovers in any phase. We got to be sound on special teams. And then defensively, we got to rally the ball and tackle. They've got really good running backs, good skill guys, and they've had a lot of yards against a lot of people. So, we got to keep them under grasp and then win in the trenches, right? Offensive, defensive line, right? If we can control that, I think we got a chance.
You know it.
Okay.
Thanks for your time,
Yeah,
Coach.
absolutely, Bob.
More pregame show after this.
Everything begins with water. From our cool mountain springs to the winding streams working their way through the hills and into our rivers. Just like water, progress starts small, with a vision, a plan, and an impactful project. Because when we invest in the foundation, we build stronger communities. The Thrasher Group. Building stronger communities together with you.
Back here at Death Valley, waiting for the teams to come out here as PHS has come out in their brand spanking new gray pants. Macho Bob, Brian Guthrie, and Macho Bob Roberts here.
They are sharp. I prefer the all whites, but the gray pants look good tonight for the game against Ripley High School.
Coach Kimes talking about getting that Cabell Midland monkey off their back. A 27-20 win over the Knights. PHS had lost 12 straight to Cabell Midland. Alex Greer, 80 yards on 17 carries. He's closing in on 600 yards rushing on the season, has over 700 yards passing. Ripley, on the other hand, a 62-14 loss to Herbert Hoover. Again, Hoover's a buzzsaw. They're coming off being the AAA runner-up last year and are going to make a real run to the championship this year. Cody Lawrence, 110 yards on 19 carries and a touchdown. He is going to be pretty much the guy who carries the load for Ripley, as Lawrence goes, do the Vikings.
Right, and you hit the nail on the head when you said Alex Greer. You can't say enough about this kid. The sophomore just continues to grow. Matt Kimes has figured out what he does well, how to use him effectively. Silas Chevron in the backfield tonight with number 8, Ethan Doggone it, his last name just Ethan Jones. Ethan Jones is in the cooler. He's injured. His leg's on ice. Look for a big game from Cole Sisk and the Big Reds, number 4, Brady Thorne. But on the defensive side for the Ripley Vikings, look for Carter Neal. He's a big kid, 6'6", 240. He plays tight end and defensive end. He's a state champion caliber wrestler. He's got that intensity, that motor. Watch for him to make some big plays on the defense tonight.
And hopefully our camera guy, Jim Caritas, is all right because he looks like he got wrecked because the kids came out of the tunnel. PHS comes into this game. As I mentioned, they are in a good spot for the playoffs at number 10 in Class Quad A. They're playing for a home game at this point. And Ripley is 18th in Class AAA. A win here and then a win against Nicholas County. Nicholas County 2-5 on the season coming into tonight is the only way Ripley gets into the playoffs, Macho Bob.
You know, and speaking of playoffs, there's a couple marquee matchups elsewhere in the state tonight. The Herbert Hoover team we were talking about, they are taking on number 2 in AA tonight, Frankfort, and number 1 in AAA, Princeton, is taking on number 1 in AA, Independence. So Nathan Tanner, the Parkersburg South transplant at Princeton, trying to implement a little takeover down there in the southern part of the state.
So if I get distracted a little bit, just know that the concession stand is off to our right, and they are grilling hot dogs and hamburgers.
And it smells.
It's fabulous.
Yes,
it is fabulous. And by the way, thanks to Mr. Lowe and the staff here at Ripley High School for making us feel welcome here. Death Valley. It's a scary name. But it's a nice place.
And they tucked us over here in the corner where the
well, we tucked us over here in the corner.
Oh, yeah. The VIP status over there.
Ripley to kick it off. And the Big Reds will let that one go into the end zone. So we will see the Big Red offense led by Alex Greer, number 24. You don't see a lot of quarterbacks wear 24 too often, but he is the straw that stirs the drink for the Big Reds here.
Well, and Alex Greer, I saw him before the game. He wanted me to give a shout-out to his uncle Zach and his grandpa in Strongsville, Ohio, appropriately named Strongsville. Alex Greer is a strong athlete. He's very special. Expect big things from him this evening.
Greer will start out of the shotgun with 3 receivers to the top, and he is going to fake it, roll out, pass, complete at the 20, out across the 25 and to the 30 is going to be Hunter Levitt. And I believe that's going to move the chains for the Big Reds right out of the gate.
And I'm having a hard time seeing. It looked like number 8, William McCoy, over there, defensive back for the Ripley Vikings, doing a good job using the sideline as a 12th defender.
Now we'll have to see if number 8 for the Big Reds, Ethan Jones, sees any action in this game, as he left last week against Cabell Midland with a twisted ankle.
He's in a boot down here.
He is in a boot, so he is all right. Answered that question. Greer to throw on first down. Pass is complete to Titan Parsons, and Parsons will rumble into Viking territory and pick up a big first down. And a first down for the Big Reds at the Viking 46.
And again, that's something that Coach Kimes has developed as the season has progressed with Alex Greer, developing the young quarterback and utilizing his arm in a wise manner, in a smart manner, not making him make too tough of throws. And good pass there to Titan Parsons.
2 backs alongside Greer this time, and they will run it for the first time this evening, putting it on the ground to number 45, breaking tackles. This is Gavin Bowman, and he will blast his way down to the 40.
All right, and Gavin Bowman there, I think he's cousin, maybe nephew of a guy I know well, as Stephen Bowman, who's been traveling around on the local fight circuit. So I know that kid's got a tough pedigree about him. A nice carry there by 45, Gavin Bowman.
Second down and about 3 for the Big Reds. First second down they've seen this evening. Ripley's defense, for as good as their offense can score points. Their defense allows a lot of points.
Well, you can see from our vantage point right here, that's one of the few times this season that the Parkersburg High School Big Reds are going to have a size advantage across that offensive and defensive line.
Greer tries to keep it and run around the left side, and he's going to be dropped for a loss, and it's going to be about 3rd and 5 for the Big Reds here.
And that's what Ripley's going to have to do, try to string this thing out east and west spread them to the sidelines and use their speed, because they're a smallish-looking unit out there this evening.
So we'll see what Coach Matt Kimes dials up here on 3rd and about 5. 9:45 here in the opening quarter. First possession of the game. And the Big Reds trying to keep this drive alive. Greer with 2 backs and a wing in motion. He's going to spin all the way around, hand it to the second back. And it's going to be a first down and then some down to the 30-yard line. Toting the rock is Olmec Cornelson.
I didn't see who the ball carrier was there, but they had to hit the little.
I'm sorry, Austin Jones. I'm looking at the wrong number. Austin Jones is 23. Austin Jones with a big run on first.
You saw a little bit of the wing T pedigree there from Coach Matt Kimes. Hit him with the spinnerooski there. The misdirection caught the Ripley Vikings off balance there, looking one way and hit them back the other way.
1st and 10 Big Reds at the Viking 30-yard line. Greer rolls out, wants to throw. He may have been across the – I don't see a flag. I thought he was across the line of scrimmage, but throws it to the end zone for a Big Red touchdown.
Well, I'll tell you, he has struggled a little bit with the drop-back passing game this year, but, boy, you get him out on the flank, on the run, and his accuracy has improved as the season has gone along, and he delivers a dime to Titan Parsons for 6 points.
Yeah, he was right in front of us, and, boy, if he wasn't across the line of scrimmage, he was awful close. And 8:52 on the clock, the Big Reds punch it in.
Good start for Parkersburg.
Yep, nice drive to get this game underway, and the extra point is good. 8:52 left here in the first, and the Big Reds strike first. 7-0, Parkersburg leads Ripley. You're watching high school football presented by One Community Federal Credit Union on CAS 45.
Debt getting you down? Zero out your high-interest debt with a home equity line of credit at One Community Federal Credit Union. Our lines start at 6.00 APR and have 0 points, 0 fees, 0 prepayment penalties, 0 cost for appraisals, 0 title fees. Terms and conditions apply. Details at onecommunityfcu.org and 888-771-1834. One Community Federal Credit Union in Parkersburg and Vienna. Your destination for financial freedom.
Yes, it's October, and yes, it's Christmas at Crown Decor and Gifts. When you're West Virginia's largest Christmas store, you have to start early. In order to start early, that means we have to get rid of all of our fall and Halloween decorations. So our store-wide clearance sale is going on right now. And while you're with us, pick up one of our locally famous apples dipped with our rich, soft caramel, layers of our house-made fudge and mixed nuts. You can also customize your apple. So welcome back to your Halloween-Miss store at Crown Decor and Gifts, and welcome back to your happy place.
7-0 Big Reds after the opening drive touchdown. And we'll see what Ripley can do with the football here for the first time today. Taken on the fly at the 14-yard line. This is William McCoy, and McCoy is going to get a nice return on this ball and set the Vikings up with good field position for their first offensive drive.
Yeah, William McCoy took it here on the near side, took it about the 10-yard line, showed us some speed getting to the boundary on the other side of the field, and gives the Ripley Vikings some good field position to get the night started.
First down at the 41-yard line, and we will see quarterback Jackson Moore for the first time. The number to watch is number 24. That's Cody Lawrence. Moore deep drop to throw and picked off. They tried to set up a screen, but it took too long, and it was intercepted by the Big Reds.
Titan Parsons, man, the offensive touchdown wasn't enough. You see him out there with the black sleeves on, comes up with a big interception to set the Big Reds up in Ripley territory.
Boy, that was just a horrendous start for the Viking offense. That is not how you want to answer a Big Red touchdown. Turn it over on your own end. So now the Big Reds are in business in plus territory here. Greer with a single back. He will shift his wings to the left side. Play action, wants to throw under pressure, steps up in the pocket, and not a whole lot of room to run, but he will get a yard or two out of it.
Yeah, and that was a really good-looking run to get back to the line of scrimmage. He is an elite athlete back there, excellent vision. Good job there keeping both hands on the football when the defensive linemen were within arm's reach.
67, Steven Sutler applying the pressure for the Vikings.
Seeing signs of maturity from the sophomore quarterback, Alex Greer.
They're going to mark him with no gain, so 2nd and 10, and they will hand it off. And another big first down run for the Big Reds.
And boy,
Alex Greer.
And boy, number 24, we're going to say his name a lot tonight. He really keeps those legs churning when he's in between those tackles, gets into the second level in there with the linebackers. I've said it from the beginning, the first time I seen this kid, the way he runs with the football, he reminds me of a lot of Pat White in his West Virginia days.
1st and 10, Big Reds at the Viking 26-yard line. 3 receivers, now a 4th, as Greer wants to set up the middle screen, and he does, and it is snuffed out by the Viking defense. Ball is complete to Silas Chevron, but the Vikings front was not having it. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Snuffed out was about right. As soon as he caught that football, it was all blue jersey. He ran into about 3 Ripley Vikings there who brought him down for, looks like about a loss of 1 yard.
So we cross the 7-minute mark here in the first quarter. It has been all Big Reds thus far. Their second drive of the game after the Ripley turnover. Now full house backfield for Greer. He'll put a man in motion and wants to run it again. And right up the middle and inside the 10 for the Big Reds is Chevron.
Touchdown saving tackle there by number 4, Cameron Good, the senior defensive back for the Ripley Vikings. Had he not stuck his shoulder in there, Silas Chevron was headed to the blue painted end zone.
1st and goal for the Big Reds at the 7-yard line.
And you can see there's not much drop-off from Ethan Jones to Silas Chevron, if not an uphill step. Silas Chevron has been a force in the backfield for the Big Reds the last couple years.
So here's Greer on 1st and goal. He'll go to Chevron, picks his way through the blue jerseys and into the end zone for a Big Red touchdown.
Yep, he would not be denied that time. He had a couple Ripley Vikings on his back as he plowed that one in. 13-0 Parkersburg High School stretches the lead on the homestanding Ripley Vikings.
Sisk on to attempt the extra point for the Big Reds.
And I'm not putting the nail in the coffin yet. 14-0 is not an insurmountable lead. But Coach Kimes did say there were some freshmen who were dressed tonight, so we could expect to see some new faces on the field for the Big Reds.
We'll keep it right here as it's 6:01 left here in the first. It is 14-0 in favor of the Parkersburg Big Reds. We have seen the Vikings run one play, and it was an intercepted screen pass. You got to think it was one of those things you're trying to sneak something in there. You know they're looking for 24, Lawrence. You don't want to hand it to him right out of the gate. Maybe you could catch PHS sleeping, but it just kind of didn't work and turned into 7 points for the Big Reds.
Well, I didn't see exactly where Titan Parsons was lined up there on looked like he was an outside linebacker there, and he read that play when the Ripley offensive line just releases the offensive lineman. Linebacker made a good play there, read the screen, and jumped in there and did what he did. He caught the football.
McCoy and Good are the 2 deep men for the Vikings, awaiting the kick.
The always exciting high school football kicking game. And Cole Sisk has developed a little bit of a foot on him here where he's kicking it down inside the 20, inside the 10, in addition to his little pooch kicks that he likes to do down the sidelines here. Diversifying.
It is going to be a short one taken by one of the up men and lost. Loose football at the 35-yard line. Who's got the signal?
Looked like a Big Red got on it to me. Number 7.
Big Red football.
Brian Gregory gets down there in the bottom of the rugby scrum and comes out of there with the pigskin. One offensive play for the Vikings, 2 turnovers. So not a great start here for Ryan Simon's Ripley Vikings.
Parkersburg's pulling out all the stops to see what they can what they can do here.
Well, and again, with that kicking game, they've kept people guessing all year long. You never know where they're going to kick it. So no matter where you're at on that receiving team, you got to keep your head on a swivel and stay in the ball game.
Greer will fake it to Chevron, keeping himself near sideline, and will be spun out of bounds right at the first down sticks.
Yep, and he's proven to be a very resilient and tough runner this year. He's taken some big hits. I know one game we did, he took a huge hit there. In the midst of a hurdle move. You saw him right there going towards the sideline. Instead of taking the easy route out, he spins it back up in there and gets a few more yards. He's a good, tough runner.
Big Reds will split 3 receivers to the wide side, 1 to the short side. Chevron alongside Greer in the backfield on 1st and 10. Greer, pass outside, complete, makes the first man miss, and is down inside the 20-yard line is Brian Gregory.
And that's a name we've not heard a lot on the offensive side of the ball this year, but proven to be a weapon out there on the flank. Mr. Brian Gregory, hands on the football twice in the last 3 plays.
2nd and 2 here for the Big Reds. After the completion, Big Reds firing on all cylinders here in the early going.
Yeah, boy, when you can get 24 Alex Greer going in the passing game, it opens up a lot in the running game. And as I say that, that
gets dropped for a loss.
That was
Greer faked the handoff. It wanted to be a quick slant, and it just wasn't there. And heads up play to just pull it down. And
yeah, there was a lot of traffic right there in front of him for sure. That ball was going to be slapped down, tipped, or intercepted, one of the 3. Another wise move there, another veteran move by the young quarterback.
3rd and 2, Vikings in need of a big stop. And they're going to bring everybody. And Chevron's going to scoot right past him and pick up the first down at the 12.
And, man, 3rd and 2 is going to be a very tough ask for Ripley anytime they're facing this Big Red offense, because there's just so many weapons on the red and white team there in the backfield. Nice little run there for Silas Chevron.
And they were selling out coming for it, and Chevron still found a bit of a lane.
They were, and they do that little misdirection where the quarterback reverses out, and the misdirection caught them, and they popped it up in there for about 8 yards, it looked like.
Greer will fake to Chevron, rolls out, fires end zone, knocked away, incomplete. And I believe that is Greer's first incompletion of the night.
And, boy, that's got to be a scary situation for any of those defensive backs. When you see Alex Greer come out to the wing, they're sprinting full speed, and with the ability to either throw it or tuck it under his arm. Maybe been better suited there to tuck that one and run for the painted end zone. I want to call it the painted grass, but that ain't grass.
No, it's little blades of plastic.
It's 2nd and 10, Parkersburg.
Greer will call for the ball, and it'll be a little wildcat snap to one of the up men. And I believe that was Austin Craven, 21.
All right, again, man, you just see all different numbers and names getting the football for Parkersburg.
And there is a Big Red on the ground. Braxton Kupfner, number 13, is in some pain. So with a timeout on the field, we'll take it with them. 3:20 left here in the first. Big Reds are driving, but a man down on the field, so we will step aside. You're watching high school football presented by One Community Federal Credit Union on CAS 45.
Welcome to Miller Prosthetics and Orthotic, where in the heart of the Mid-Ohio Valley, we don't just create artificial limbs and custom braces, we craft possibilities. Meet our dedicated staff, committed to your comfort and mobility. Our certified prosthetists and orthotists are experienced and capable, ensuring even the toughest cases are handled with care. Trust our scientific precision, utilizing advanced techniques like 3D printing and scanning. Are you an active above-knee amputee? Access our unique direct socket technology for increased flexibility and mobility. Walk confidently with microprocessor-controlled ankles and knees, enhancing stability on any terrain. Express your style with custom designs on your new limb or brace, and enjoy the versatility of adjustable heels. For our amputee warriors, discover support and resources at the Amputee Center, a local nonprofit. Take the first step towards comfort and mobility. Your journey starts now.
the sight you want to see as Kupfner is being helped off the field. He is on his feet, but it's a little tender on one of those wheels.
Yep, looks like he's being about halfway carried there. Not much weight being put on, looks like the right ankle there.
So after the play, it's going to be 3rd down and 6 for the Big Reds at the Viking 9-yard line. They can get a first down at the 3. Already 2 scores in the books for the Big Reds here in this opening frame. Looking to make it 3.
And the Big Reds offense has looked very, very efficient.
Greer will fake the handoff, running himself right up the middle, fighting for the goal line. And a flag down late in the play, right at the 1-yard line, and second flag comes in.
Yeah, must have been a little extracurriculars going on in there, a little rugby scrum on the goal line. Maybe a face mask, potentially a hold here. We'll see what's.
Yeah, both officials threw a flag right at a spot. Face mask against the Vikings. Good news is that's a half the distance penalty, so it's about 1.5 inches.
Might be the shortest penalty ever, to be honest with you.
Yes.
But, again, this Parkersburg Big Reds offense has been highly efficient. You've seen the legs of Alex Greer all year long, but, boy, they're standing on his arm tonight, and he's throwing it all over the field.
1st and goal from inside the 1 for the Big Reds as the clock rolls at 2:50 to go here in the first quarter. And now whistles. And one of the Big Reds is going to have to come off. Must have been an equipment thing.
Yep, guy in the pink gloves, pink mouthpiece. Something was going on there.
So again, 1st and goal inside the 1. Greer will hand it off to Jones, and Jones will punch it in for the touchdown. Austin Jones with the about 2.5-foot score. And Parkersburg has taken a 3-touchdown lead here against the Vikings early on.
So Ethan Jones out, Austin Jones in. I'm not sure if those guys are any relation, but not much drop off there from number 8 to number 23. Austin Jones punches it in for the Big Reds' 3rd score of the night.
Cole Sisk will knock it up and through. 2:37 left here in the first. It is Parkersburg 21, Ripley nothing. You're watching high school football presented by One Community Federal Credit Union here on CAS 45.
Debt getting you down? Zero out your high-interest debt with a home equity line of credit at One Community Federal Credit Union. Our lines start at 6.00 APR and have 0 points, 0 fees, 0 prepayment penalties, 0 cost for appraisals, 0 title fees. Terms and conditions apply. Details at onecommunityfcu.org and 888-771-1834. One Community Federal Credit Union in Parkersburg and Vienna. Your destination for financial freedom.
Score big this fall with GoMart. Every Saturday through the end of October, GoMart Rewards members earn triple points on all purchases. And while you rack up on rewards points, be sure to scan the QR code in-store for more ways to win. Each scan is a chance to score the ultimate tailgating package with a $200 GoMart gift card, tailgating supplies, and more. GoMart is your hookup for the football season. Visit the GoMart app or gomart.com to learn more. GoMart is the official convenience store of WVU Athletics.
And PHS, after their 3rd score, will kick it off, and Ripley trying to get something going. Picked up and returned out to about the 28-yard line.
And you saw there the diversity in the kicking game. That's the 3rd different type of kickoff we've seen. We've seen the deep kickoff to the 10-yard line. We've seen the pooch kickoff over here to the between the 30 and the 40, and then we saw the low squibber down the middle there. So
Cameron Good on the return for Ripley. So Ripley, again, down 3 scores. They have run 1 play tonight, and it was an interception.
Well, here goes number 2, Brian. Hopefully it's better than the first one.
Jackson Moore will hand it off to Cody Lawrence, and Lawrence will take the right side and power his way out to about the 37-yard line and near a Ripley first down.
Well,
nope, they're going to call it 2nd and short.
Sign of life there from the Vikings. they're going to need a little drive right here to, plug the dam because it's leaky right now.
It's going to be Lawrence again. Right down the pipe and across the 40, and should be good enough for a Ripley first down. And they will move the chains right at the 40.
All righty, and that's what you need if you're the Ripley Vikings right now. Even though you're down 3 scores, boy, if you could drive this one down and punch it in, that'd be a real shot in the arm for the for your defense coming out for another possession.
Yeah, Vikings going with some tempo here, back right on the ball, just outside the 40. And this time, Moore will keep it himself across the 45, takes a shot.
Yeah, Cole Sisk was coming in there head hunting and flew off the side there, but looked like a short little pickup there for.
Give him about 5, 2nd and 5. And again, Vikings right back on the ball. Moore will hand to Lawrence. He will sweep around the right side, find some room to run into PHS territory, and has a first down at the PHS 39-yard line. The Vikings are moving the ball here now that they finally have it.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, they should have gave it to Cody Lawrence there on the first play of the game instead of maybe that screen pass probably was to him, but this guy's proven to be a weapon out here for Ripley. He's got some wheels.
And the Vikings are just hammering away here, trying to keep PHS from getting some substitutions in. Moore hands to Lawrence. Lawrence will try the left side this time, only a couple yards there.
Yep, and they ran it up in there, and you see number 9, Carter Neal there, the tight end. They're flexing him from left to right side, and majority of the time they're going to run in there right behind him.
2nd and 6 after the 4-yard pickup. We're inside 25 seconds left here in the first quarter. Lawrence again. Bounces off the first wave, and it's down to around the 30-yard line.
Yep.
And that is likely how the first quarter is going to end, with the Vikings looking at a 3rd and short. I don't think they're going to get another play off as they head to the sideline. First quarter's in the books, and it has been all Big Reds, 21-0 in favor of Parkersburg over Ripley here. You're watching high school football presented by One Community Federal Credit Union on CAS 45.
At WVU Medicine Camden Clark, we believe healthcare is more than just diagnosing and treating illness. At Camden Clark, you are seamlessly connected to all of WVU Medicine, which allows us to provide you the most comprehensive and innovative care to meet your healthcare needs. Our expertise in heart, cancer, neurosciences, and kids care provides seamless, integrated care here and across the region. WVU Medicine Camden Clark is dedicated to delivering the highest quality patient experiences today and for generations to come. The difference that our connection to WVU Medicine offers you is real and game-changing for you and your family's health. Our purpose is to innovate, inspire, and provide exceptional health care to every individual who comes through our doors. WVU Medicine Camden Clark, dedicated to excellent health care for generations to come.
Here at senior night here at Memorial Stadium, the Ripley Vikings recognizing their AAA state championship baseball team from this past spring as they're getting their championship rings over there on the home sidelines. Congratulations to them. It's a solid team. They rolled to that state championship. And
well, Ripley, as they've got a tradition of being very good at baseball. Even clear back to my days in high school in the mid-'90s, Ripley took us out 2 or 3 years in a row in the sectional, and we had really good teams, but Ripley just had a better team, and like I said, knocked us out of contention 3 years in a row.
So the Ripley Vikings trying to get something going here, down 3 scores already. They had PHS scored on the opening drive, picked off Ripley's first play, scored again.
Well, I think everybody in the house.
And then got an onside kick and scored again.
Everybody in the building knows where this ball's going. It's going to number 24, Cody Lawrence. Keep feeding him the football because he's running it on the Big Reds even though they know it's coming.
Jackson Moore out of the shotgun, calls for the ball, hands to Lawrence. Lawrence right into the pile, and a lot of red shirts waiting for him. He's going to be close to the first down marker on 3rd and 2 at the 31. He needed the 28. We'll see where they mark it. It's literally right in front of us, and they're going to go ahead and say first down.
Yep, first down. That ball's right just past the 29 or the 29-yard line.
The Vikings are right back on it. Blitz from the Big Reds. Handoff goes to Lawrence, and he will slip through the first wave and is down to about the 23-yard line.
Yep, that was either a good play call or a good guess there by Ryan Simon to run Cody Lawrence. He ran away from the run blitz there.
All but 2 plays so far have been handed to 24.
Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Or if it don't need fixed, I don't know.
No, you were right the first time. You're right the first time.
Give it to 24. He's hungry and he's
let him eat, baby.
He's clearly in very good shape. His legs got to be getting tired.
Playing both ways.
Those lungs got to be burning, but he's young.
On a frosty autumn evening here in Jackson County.
Yep, and you see a couple of the 3 of them out there. It looks like Ripley Vikings wearing the Guardian caps for a little extra protection.
It is
the Nuggets.
Yep, 3rd and very short, and Lawrence is one of them, and with as many times as he's carrying the ball, I don't blame him.
Well, and for a small.
Oh, and one of the up men moved. 3rd and just about a foot is going to be 3rd and 5 now with the false start.
Yeah, I don't see, they don't have sizes listed for these players in the Ripley program, but Cody Lawrence doesn't look like a big athlete.
No, he's not a big guy.
Well, he's very tough.
They've got him listed here, 6'1", 205.
Oh, wow. So I guess he is a little bit bigger than he appears from up here.
So a big 3rd down for the Vikings, and they'll give it to Lawrence. He tries the left side. He's going to get 2 or 3, but he is short, and they're in 4-down territory anyway. I think they probably went into this knowing we got 2 downs to get this.
Yeah, down 3 touchdowns, a field goal doesn't do you much good at this point in time. Well, it's got to feel good for the Ripley Vikings to hold on to the football for a little bit, though, to get it down here and be on the cusp. They're on the brink of putting it in the red zone here and threatening for the first time tonight, although they've got 4th and 4 in front of them right now.
Big 4th down here for the Vikings, trying to keep this drive going and get some momentum here in this game. And Moore is going to set up the screen pass. It's complete to Lawrence, and he is going to be well short. He ran a good ways, but only going to pick up about 1 yard, and it's going to be a turnover on downs for the Big Reds.
Yep, and he's walking a little slowly back towards the defensive huddle. He put in some work there on that drive to come up empty. That's got to be a disheartening feeling a little bit there for the.
Now you get to play linebacker.
Yep, now you get to go play linebacker. So the hands on the hips there for number 24, Cody Lawrence, showing supreme toughness this evening early on.
9:35 here in the second quarter, 21-0 Big Reds. And Alex Greer will take off running to the right side. Runs into some blue shirts and will be stood up at the 25-yard line. Pick up about 4.
About a 4-yard gain.
One of the Vikings comes running out of the pile and said he had the football, but not today.
They had him stood up there, and that one came out late. Pretty good defensive effort there by several guys on the Ripley left side of the defensive formation there. Here comes Titan Parsons out to the near side.
2 backs for Greer. And he's going to fake the convoy one side, and Greer gets away from an ankle tackle and gets out to the 35-yard line. Nice piece of running from Alex Greer there.
Yeah, he keeps the legs churning and keeps the wheels turning, a little spin move. The good running backs, the good quarterbacks are really good runners with the football. They always finish with some forward lean, and they always try to finish with a spin move.
Greer came into this game just under 600 yards rushing. He's well over that by now. And almost 800 yards passing. So
yeah, we're looking at one of the all-time greats out of Parkersburg High School early in his career here.
Pass complete to the near side. That is Thorne, and Brady Thorne is going to pick up another first down out near midfield.
Yep, and you know Brady Thorne, number 4 there, he's just a sophomore. So you're going to see a lot of number 24 to 4 over the next few years. And as Alex Greer develops this arm strength and capacity for throwing the football, this Big Reds offense is just going to get more and more explosive.
And Ripley has called a timeout here with 8:05 left here in the second quarter, trailing 21-0. Trying to catch your breath here as the Big Reds are driving again, and yet to be, I hesitate to say slowed down, but Ripley has not been able to. I think the Big Reds have only seen like third down once or twice.
And again, I'd like to see the passing stats. I'd like to see how many guys have caught passes. There's got to be 4 or 5, maybe 6 different guys have caught passes or at least touched the football for the Big Reds. So it's a tough task out there for Ripley just to figure out who to try to stop.
Yeah, a lot of weapons here for Matt Kimes. As we mentioned, Big Reds 4-4 are basically, you never want to say anything's a done deal because it's never a done deal, basically assured a spot into the playoff field of 16. Now they want to get a home game. If you get into the top 8, you can get a home game. And with this game tonight, then next week they're going to go try their bet with the Huskies of Herbert Hoover and see how that goes on the road. And that's going to be a tall ask against that AAA juggernaut. But they're wanting to get into that top 8 and get a home game. Greer's going to hand it off to Chevron, and Chevron has a huge lane to run through. And he is going to be all the way down around the 20-yard line with another big first down for Parkersburg.
Yeah, Peyton Keller with the touchdown saving tackle there for the Ripley Vikings. And that line parted like the Red Sea. Silas Chevron took the ball, and he could have drove this ambulance over there through there, Brian. That was a big hole. The Big Reds offensive line is doing some work this evening. They are pushing the sled downhill.
They'll mark it at the 21-yard line, 1st and 10 for PHS. Good crowd here. Got a pet band here. I think the whole band might be here. I couldn't see them all. I think they're all over there.
Yeah, there's a Big Red band over there, and a lot of red over here on this side. Parkersburg traveled well.
Loose ball is on the ground, but recovered by Greer as that handoff was all kinds of messy. Trying to get it to 45, Gavin Bowman. It ended up on the ground, but Greer covered it up. And now we've got another Big Red headed to the sideline, and he's not going to make it. He's down.
It looked like Silas Chevron, too. It looked like
I think it's 3. It's 3.
Well, that's 3 Devin Weidman. And that carry there was by number 45, Gavin Bowman, another of these Big Red sophomores that's going to be around for a few years. Yep, that looks like Weidman there limping off. Maybe got a cramp in the calf or a hamstring. He's reaching for the back of the leg a little bit. It is a cool night out here, Brian.
Frosty.
You gotta stay active and keep those muscles warm down there.
Stay on your feet. Continuous movement.
It is frosty. I'm glad I ate an icy and had me.
Yeah, that was a questionable pregame meal choice with the icy.
Oh, speaking of meal, had me a meal out here. Faith Gospel Church, I believe is what it was called. I'll have to go back and they were giving out free food out there by the road, and it wasn't just free food, it was good food.
Made a donation, too. Greer on the play action fake, rolling out, now has to get out of some traffic, will flip it forward, completes the pass, and knocked out of bounds on the far sideline is Austin Craven.
And, man, there's another guy touching the football. I mean, every time you turn around, there's a new Big Red, a new number carrying the football, and there's another of them, 21, Austin Craven, tight end.
Update on number 3, Weidman. He is on his feet. He is not on the bench or getting his ankle looked at or anything. He is on his feet and on the sideline with the rest of the Big Reds.
Yeah, he was limping off of there like it looked like a cramp. All right, this would be, I don't know what the odds, I don't know who to pick here, who's going to get the football for the Big Reds.
Chevron in the backfield, man comes in motion. It's going to be Greer. Looks like he's got some room off the right tackle, but he's going to get stacked up and brought down inside the 10, around the 6.
Yeah, I would say there's going to be a lot of rushing records and potentially passing records going to be broken by this young number 24, the duration of his career in Parkersburg.
So 2nd and goal from the 6 as we are under 6 minutes to go until the half. 21-0 in favor of the Big Reds. All their points coming in the first quarter, but now knocking on the doorstep here in the second. Greer rolling to the left, looking for somewhere to throw, flips it to the end zone, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and goal. Trying to wedge it in there to Brady Thorne and just not enough room.
Yeah, there was 2 or 3 Big Reds over there in the vicinity. He tried to throw it low and away to his receiver, but he was well covered.
Number 13, Braxton Kuffner for the Big Reds, who came off injured, is on the training table with his shoe off, and he looks like he might be done for the year.
Yep, and hate to see injuries anytime late in the season, but hate to see a senior sitting on the trainer's table late in the year.
3rd and goal, Big Reds at the 6-yard line. Greer hands to Chevront, and he is going to be short. It's going to be 4th and goal for the Big Reds.
Yeah, looks like that ball came squirting out there at the end. I don't know who the Big Red was there that came up with it there at the goal line. I don't know if that was a fumble, but the football definitely changed hands.
The offense will stay out on the field. Matt Kimes wants 6. And the PHS offense right in front of the Ripley band here on this end of the field. We'll see what Greer does here on 4th down. He's going to keep it himself right up the middle and into the painted grass for the PHS touchdown.
Yeah, that's tough to defend right there. Anytime Alex Greer's got any kind of opening, it's almost a given that he's going to get 3 or 4 yards. And he punches that one in for another touchdown. I don't know how many it is on the year for him, but quite a few. I'm going to have to get my stat guy on things, get me some better
You got a stat guy?
I need one. Cole Sisk back in to try to go 4 for 4 on extra points, and you've seen big improvements in his leg this season.
PHS gonna have to swap somebody out. Sisk on for the extra point. And he is 4 for 4 tonight. 5:03 left in the first half, and it's 28-0 in favor of the Big Reds over the Vikings as you watch high school football presented by Credit Union here on CAS 45.
This is Jim Staley. From my 44 years of handling car wreck cases, I know that many people don't carry enough auto insurance to protect themselves and their families. That's risky and can lead to financial disaster. You can't rely on the driver who caused the wreck to protect you. You must protect yourself. If you don't know if you are adequately insured, call your local agent or call me. I'll review your policy for free and share my thoughts and experience.
Debt getting you down? Zero out your high-interest debt with a home equity line of credit at One Community Federal Credit Union. Our lines start at 6.00 APR and have 0 points, 0 fees, 0 prepayment penalties, 0 cost for appraisals, 0 title fees. Terms and conditions apply. Details at onecommunityfcu.org and 888-771-1834. One Community Federal Credit Union in Parkersburg and Vienna. Your destination for financial freedom.
28-0 in favor of the Big Reds here with 5:03 left in the second quarter. Brian Guthrie, Macho Bob Roberts here at Memorial Stadium in Ripley. The Vikings trying to get something going. Something to go their way here in this senior night ball game for the Vikings. As the ball's taken by William McCoy. Another good return for McCoy. We've seen him run a couple of good kick returns here and give them some momentum here to start the offense.
Yeah, that's been the lone bright spot for Ripley.
Well, Cody Lawrence has been a bright spot. He ran the ball all the way down the field. They just couldn't pick up that 4th down.
And, of course, they've had 4 attempts to return kickoffs, so they're getting some practice in this evening.
We'll see if it's going to be all 24 all the time this time. And it will not, as it goes to 27. that I don't even have on my roster. You got a 27?
I do not have a 27, but the Big Reds did, and there was about 6 of them that drove him well out of bounds there. Tough run by 27 and well pursued by the entire Big Reds defense. I do not have a 27 on.
Couldn't hear what the PA announcer said.
I didn't either. I was rambling.
There you see Kupfner on the trainer's table. Looks like he is probably done for the evening, especially leading 28-0. Here's Lawrence coming around the 30, 35, and out near the 40-yard line.
Boy, I tell you, there's no quitting that young man. He continues to run hard and prove he belongs on the field out there. Keep feeding him.
It'll bring up 3rd and short for the Vikings. It says 3, but it looks closer than that. Ball right at the 40. Moore trying to draw the Big Reds offside. They didn't go for it, so now he'll look to the sideline for a play change, as he's got 3 receivers to the short side of the field. And it's a handoff to Lawrence. Puts his head down and just goes right into the pile, and I think that's going to be enough for a first down. They will move the sticks. Boy, if that kid's not getting some college to look at him just for the sheer fact of he's all gas, no brakes.
He is tough, and like I said, Carter Neal, the tight end, defensive end, he's been offered by Moorhead State and a few other D2 schools, but boy, they should be looking at this number 24, Cody Lawrence, because he's quite the running back.
He's picking his way down the line of scrimmage, trying to find a crack in that Big Red defense, and will finally surge forward around the Viking 48-yard line. Good for about 3, 2nd and 7. Sorry, they're going to mark it at the 47-yard line, so it's 2nd and 7. More high snap, he will corral it, and let me know if you've heard this before. Handoff to Lawrence. He will just get across the 50, it looks like, and bring up another 3rd and short.
And despite the surge there from Parkersburg's defensive line, he still punched it up in there and got a couple yards. He got a couple yards out of nothing.
Taking some guys with him.
He's continuing to run hard despite the big deficit.
3rd and 4 as we head inside 2 minutes to go until the half. And we'll see Moore to throw. Down the field for the first time and completes it to 27, and he is loose down to the 15-yard line. The first time we've seen the Vikings throw it down the field, not a screen pass, and it's a big chunk play and a first down for the Vikings.
And although we do not know who number 27 is, we do know who quarterback Jackson Moore is, and he threaded the needle right there on the post pattern, and he threw a dart in it. That was a nice throw. Maybe they need to do a little bit more of that now that Mr. Lawrence has opened up some options here with his strong running.
Moore has thrown for over 1,000 yards this season, so the arm is there. And back to the ground in Lawrence, and he will get a couple. And now a late flag. Boy, God, that flag had some hang time on it.
Yeah, usually when they
that's personal foul.
Yeah, he tried to throw that one up in the lights. He wanted to make sure that drone got a good shot of it. Well, we're closing in on halftime here. You're down 4 scores.
And it is going to be personal foul on the Big Reds, so that's a half the distance penalty. And now the Vikings are knocking on the door.
They are, and boy, I tell you what, a touchdown would taste good right now.
Vikings are set to get the 3rd quarter kickoff. So a score here, and then if you can hold the Big Reds going into the locker room.
Love your optimism, Brian.
I'm trying to game plan, baby.
All right.
Now one of the officials over there talking to Coach Simon on the Ripley sideline. Big play of this drive for the Vikings, that big completed pass.
Coach saw how high he threw that flag. He's trying to sign him up to play quarterback.
High snap, Moore corrals it. He wants to throw again. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Nowhere to go, and he will throw it away wisely. And a late flag on the backside of the play.
It's got to be a hold, or I don't know, maybe a defensive hold. He threw that one almost as far as he threw the last one high.
It's all geometry. Looks like a hold on the defense.
Yep, there we go. Usually from the backside, that's what you're going to see.
And a hold on the defense, it's going to be half the distance, and that's an automatic first down.
And most likely someone that the football was not going to be thrown to back across the field.
Yeah.
So
first and goal from the 4 for the Vikings. Handoff to Lawrence, and he will get it right down to the goal line, but not in.
Inside the 1, Brian. He is inside the 1, and like I said, as the hot dog smell continues to waft up.
I was going to say something. They just put some fresh on there because it just wafted up this way. PHS is going to burn a timeout here with 1:08 on the clock. Matt Kimes trying to preserve a few ticks on the clock, maybe to do something, either to come up with something for a stop or to give him some time to do something after the kickoff.
Well, I'll tell you, they do have some explosive athletes on the offensive side for the Big Reds. So if Ripley is to score here, anything close to a minute, anything more than 10, 15, or 20 seconds is plenty of time for this Big Reds to draw something up and create an explosive play and try to create some more offensive fireworks before the half.
And a big one here for Ripley if they can get this across the goal line.
It is big. You know, they've been getting beat up on here early, and I've been talking up the Big Reds, and it would show some real resilience here from the Ripley Vikings to punch this in and turn this back into a football game. And they are close.
If this goes to anyone but 24, I'll eat my hat.
Well, I'll tell you what, everybody's doing the tush push now, but I don't see tush push here. He is up under center, though.
Or we'll go under center. Touchdown 24, Cody Lawrence. My hat is safe for yet another day.
Hey, I'll tell you what, man, that's got to feel good for Ripley. Just to not get shut out.
Yeah. And Lawrence scoring a touchdown on senior night as a senior, always a good feeling.
Yep. Now, like I said, a minute 6 is a lot of time when you're facing a team with as many athletes as Parkersburg brought with him.
Extra point attempt is by 27 that we don't have.
Yeah, I wonder who this Phantom 27 is, but he's proven to be pretty effective there. Oh, shoot, I'm sorry if you was trying to hear him. I was talking over.
Trying to hear who the name was.
Maybe we'll ask around down at the concession
we'll figure
stand.
that out at halftime.
Go down there to get me a hot dog or something. All right, good answer there from the Ripley Vikings. A whole lot of Cody Lawrence. A little bit of the arm of Jackson Moore throwing to the Phantom receiver number 27 on the post pattern was the big play on that drive.
We'll figure that out at halftime. Minute 6 left to go. And 2 timeouts left to go for the Big Reds. It would be Vikings again get the third quarter kickoff, so they need a stop here big time.
Well, first things first for Ripley Vikings. Let's kick the ball down the field here and get the returner on the ground, okay? And
one step at a time.
I don't believe the Big Reds they do have timeouts left. They've got 2 timeouts left. This is good a guess for you as for me right here to see what the Big are they going to. I don't think they'll sit on the lead. If I know Matt Kimes.
Matt Kimes is a step on the neck guy.
They're going to try to get a chunk play there early and then maybe put it on the arm of Alex Greer here coming down the stretch in the first half. Good foot.
Nice kick. Taken inside the 5 by the Big Reds, and they return out across the 20. Brady Thorne on the return, and we'll see Greer in the offense. See if they can do something here with 59 seconds on the clock.
All right, we got a check mark there for the Ripley Vikings. They kicked the ball deep, and this is the worst starting field position for the Big Reds thus far. So let's see what the Ripley Vikings defense can dial up here, try to keep these Big Reds off the scoreboard.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line. 3 receivers coming to the wide side of the field, as well as a tight end for Greer. And he will roll to that side of the field, looking to throw. Pulls it down, fires downfield. Shot taken by Hunter Levitt. A first down catch, but Levitt paid for it. Pops right back up, gets a high five from the coach, and they'll get back out on the ball.
I've been waiting all night to say this. Cameron Good laid the wood. Nice catch there by number 10, Hunter Levitt, though. Good job holding on to the
Greer
football.
to throw again, finds Thorne on the sideline. Complete and out of bounds in front of the Ripley bench at midfield. Another first down.
Yeah, boy, the Ripley defensive backs are playing very, very soft, and you're getting Alex Greer out here on the perimeter. And as this young man matures, boy, the arm strength is showing itself, and he's throwing darts out here tonight.
37 seconds remain. Greer straight drop this time.
Flag on the play.
Flag down, flushed out. Greer will come to the PHS sideline. Shovel pass is complete.
Oh,
to Austin Craven.
Another flag. They're going to get the late hit on the quarterback. I think it's going to be a hold on the Big Reds, and then a
this
late
might
hit.
be offsetting in a do-over.
Oh man, anytime you get your quarterback out on the perimeter like that, you want him to get rid of the football, not take that big hit. The old Brett Favre shovel pass.
Yeah.
There, that was the.
Let's see what ultimately what the call is. See if we can see it from the backside here. Illegal man downfield on the offense. That is declined. And a procedure, I think, which is a 5-yard penalty. And that's the problem with these RPOs or these long-lasting, slow-developing pass plays is the linemen just kind of, at some point, just start drifting around and lose track of where they are.
Yep.
Are you blocking for a run now? Is Greer going to run it, or is it still a pass play?
Yep. Still 2 timeouts left. 24 ticks. First and 15, Big Reds.
Greer will roll near side. He will flick it along the sideline to Thorne, complete and out of bounds.
And that was a good description there, Brian. He did. He flicked that. He didn't spiral it. He kind of knuckleballed it out there.
Right-handed quarterbacks running to their left, throwing is usually not the best idea ever.
And especially Alex Greer running full stride towards the sideline. Yeah. However, that opens up the wide side of the field for him now to sprint out that way. So
a pickup of 9, 2nd and 6, but more importantly, only 14 seconds left for the Big Reds. They do have a couple of timeouts and make it 1 as Matt Kimes will burn one of those 2 timeouts here with 14 seconds left. 28-7 in favor of the Big Reds. A 3-touchdown first quarter for PHS is how this game got underway. Ripley had a long drive that came up empty. Big Reds scored again. Ripley finally put together a scoring drive off a nice pass play, was the big chunk play of that drive before Cody Lawrence takes it in from a yard out. And that's where we set it 28-7. Vikings get the third quarter kickoff. So PHS trying to get some momentum here and get something on the board here before the half.
Well, and that provides Parkersburg's willingness to throw the football with short time on the clock, provides opportunity for the Ripley Vikings to make a defensive play. Let's see how daring Coach Kimes is going to be with the play calling, and let's see how mature and protective of the football Alex Greer is going to be. Is he going to try to do too much? Is he going to play within himself?
Let's see if we got a 2-minute offense here.
All right. Well, see if we got a 15-second offense.
Greer alongside Chevron. 3 receivers to the short side of the field. Thorne is the receiver to the top. It's going to be a screen pass, going to be a halfback throw. They will throw it back the other way.
And there's
it's going to be, almost intercepted. Oh, it was intended for Craven, the tight end.
The lead.
Excuse me, that was intended for Chevron.
The lead-in was perfect. How daring is he going to be with the play call? Is he going to give the opportunity?
Coming out of a timeout, we should have seen that guy.
Well, he didn't put it on the arm of Alex Greer. He put it on the arm of, who was that? That was number 7, Brian Gregory, maybe backup or third-string quarterback there. Threw it way back across the field. That ball was in the air for 2 days.
Almost picked, but just knocked down. 7 seconds left, 3rd and 6. And whistles and flags, and it'll be a false start on the offense.
And Big Red's trying to move the football here, but just shooting themselves in the foot.
The Big Reds are now moving the wrong way. Ball spotted at the midfield stripe with 6 seconds left.
You know, and we've seen that Matt Kimes is willing to be daring here, but you got to try to get one of these guys out in the open field with the football. This is the longest 30 seconds.
Now Ripley will call a timeout. It's keeping you from getting down to the hot dog stand. I hope these people understand that.
Well, the line's getting longer now.
You want to go order ahead? Is there an app for the concession stand you can call ahead?
I can step away right now. Can you ride us into halftime?
I got it, buddy, if you want to go get in the hot dog line. So this is our last football broadcast of the year, which is good because it's getting cold out here. And I'm shivering and my nose is running.
Yep.
But the high school football playoffs are coming up. And then we will get into, believe it or not, Christmas parades and basketball and wrestling season, which I know you're all for.
Oh, I'm ready to wrestle, man. I'm always ready to wrestle. Speaking of wrestling, Ripley's got a tradition of having a strong wrestling program down here in Jackson County. So we're going to have some big wrestling events this year. We're going to have Williamstown. We're going to have Parkersburg South. We're going to have Parkersburg High
Talking about it. Yeah, we're still making the schedule.
A little bit of the youth league teams. All right, here we go, 7.6 on the clock, 3rd and 11, ball at the 49. Will the Big Reds take another chance down the field?
Greer out to Thorne, complete at the 50. Head of steam, and he's going to have to stay in bounds. He's going to be short of the first down, and they stop the clock with .8.
That was the world.
Timeout Parkersburg. They're saying they got the timeout called with less than a second left.
There must have been a coach over there with the official, and as soon as that was dead, he said, I want a timeout.
As soon as he hits the ground, boy, that's within the margin of error, I would think. You're under a second left, and you got that timeout called. So now you just got a chance to chuck it to the end zone.
Well, and again, that creates opportunity for Ripley to pick this thing off and take it back 100 yards. I've seen it happen before. It's not an impossibility. So let's see if young Minister Alex Greer can get it to the end zone and onto the fingers into the hands of one of his many capable receivers this evening. He has been spreading it around. Looks like number 6, number 4, number 11 to the far side. Wow.
I wasn't ready for that.
That was loud. Okay, here we go.
Here's Greer. Clock has expired, and he's going to end up being sacked. And that's how the first half's going to end, and that's how Ripley really wanted this half to end. They got the stop, they got the score, and they will go to the locker room wounded but not dead. 28-7 in favor of the Parkersburg Big Reds over the Ripley Vikings. We'll step aside for halftime. We're pointed the wrong way. We usually show the bands, but we're pointed the wrong way. So we'll take a timeout for halftime. 28-7 is your score as you watch high school football presented by One Community Federal Credit Union here on CAS 45.
Bowling and Dunn Family Dentistry can't wait to see your smile. When you take care of your mouth, every expression is an expression of good health. A healthy smile is a powerful thing. That's why you should come visit us. Our relaxed atmosphere will make your visit stress-free. Young or old, the key to good health is right under your nose. Call today to schedule your appointment. Your smile is in good hands. Bowling and Dunn Family Dentistry. Get ready to change the way you feel about dentistry.
At Carl's Pawn Shop, our inventory changes daily, but that's not all that's changing. We're excited to announce a new addition to our family. Goldsmith Seth Bailey, formerly of Armstrong Goldworks, has joined us and can happily take care of all your jewelry needs. We have also given our Division Street showroom a complete redesign. However, our commitment to excellent customer service, quality merchandise, and great prices will be staying the same. So stop by today.
It's always fun to see what's new at Carl's. Carl's Pawn Shop.
Propolis is used by bees to protect their hives, and now you can use it too. Discover immune support for the entire family with Propolis Extract EP300 to support upper respiratory tract function, children's ear health, and overall immune health. Produced with a commitment to bee-friendly practices, and is safe for everyone ages 4 and up. Propolis Extract EP300 is available in capsule or chewable tablets.
On sale now at Mother Earth Foods, empowering healthy living since 1975.
The right answers right now. Dunbar and Fowler, the injury attorneys. When you've had a serious injury, you need legal advice immediately. Call today, we'll see you today and guide you every step of the way. The right answers right now. Dunbar and Fowler, the injury attorneys.
Hey guys, it's Eric here at Limited American Power Sports with the gang. We got a tariff-free King Quad shipment sale going on right now. We get the King Quad 400 starting at only $59.99. How much is that a month, Joshua? $111 a month, guys. As low as $111 a month, or we got the 500 King Quad starting at only $69.99. How much is that a month, Ron? $131 a month, guys. $131 a month, guys. We've got a tariff-free sale going on down here at Limited American Power Sports on Suzuki King Quads. They all come with a 4-year warranty. 4 years. Come down and see us.
At WVU Medicine Camden Clark, we believe healthcare is more than just diagnosing and treating illness. At Camden Clark, you are seamlessly connected to all of WVU Medicine, which allows us to provide you the most comprehensive and innovative care to meet your healthcare needs. Our expertise in heart, cancer, neurosciences, and kids care provides seamless, integrated care here and across the region. WVU Medicine Camden Clark is dedicated to delivering the highest quality patient experiences today and for generations to come. The difference that our connection to WVU Medicine offers you is real and game-changing for you and your family's health. Our purpose is to innovate, inspire, and provide exceptional health care to every individual who comes through our doors. WVU Medicine Camden Clark, dedicated to excellent health care for generations to come.
This is Jim Staley. From my 44 years of handling car wreck cases, I know that many people don't carry enough auto insurance to protect themselves and their families. That's risky and can lead to financial disaster. You can't rely on the driver who caused the wreck to protect you. You must protect yourself. If you don't know if you are adequately insured, call your local agent or call me. I'll review your policy for free and share my thoughts and experience.
At CAS Cable, we get it. Saving money is a big deal these days. Other companies will lure you in with the promise of cheap prices, but the fine print will always say it doesn't last long. And when the service goes down, it's not always easy to talk to somebody on the phone or get someone to come out and fix it. CAS Cable doesn't work that way, and we never will. Upfront pricing, local customer service, and fast and friendly technicians. Call today or go online and get the quality and service you deserve.
When the leaves start falling, it's the perfect time to refresh your home with Honest Fred's flooring. From durable hardwoods to cozy carpet, we've got the styles, colors, and prices to keep your home looking its best this season and all year long. Our expert team makes it easy, from selection to installation. You pick it, we install it, you enjoy it. Easily see your new flooring in your space and schedule your free estimate today at honestfreds.com. Fall in love with your floors. Honest Fred's Flooring, Parkersburg, Marietta, Spencer.
Yes, it's October, and yes, it's Christmas at Crown Decor and Gifts. When you're West Virginia's largest Christmas store, you have to start early. In order to start early, that means we have to get rid of all of our fall and Halloween decorations. So our store-wide clearance sale is going on right now. And while you're with us, pick up one of our locally famous apples dipped with our rich, soft caramel, layers of our house-made fudge, and mixed nuts. You can also customize your apple. So welcome back to your Halloween store at Crown Decor and Gifts, and welcome back to your happy place.
For my disc herniation, I found relief and recovery with the Cox technique. Now, I'm more active than ever.
I was in extreme pain and had an MRI completed in 2021, revealing disc bulges and spinal stenosis. I couldn't do anything without experiencing radiating leg pain. I was referred to Dr. Falwell, and the treatment has given my life back.
I was diagnosed with degenerative disc disease in 2009. My neurosurgeon was impressed with the results of my care with the Cox technique offered by Dr. Falwell. My surgeon recommended avoiding surgery, and I've been extremely happy with the results ever since.
The Cox table gently restores strength and flexibility of the neck and low back, providing treatment for bulging discs, arthritis, degeneration, and all bones out of place. The Cox technique and Falwell Chiropractic Clinic, your answer to relief.
I've switched.
I've switched.
I've switched.
And I'm doing better with the Cox technique.
Cox Family Pharmacy is here to save you the stress of knowing what pills to take and when with our pill packing service. You have a pharmacy staff that knows you with the experience to make it easy. Let us help you with our weekly pill packs. Cox Family Pharmacy, we're trusted.
Are you ready to smile with confidence? Look no further than Premier Dental Group. We're here to make your dental experience comfortable, convenient, and truly exceptional. From routine checkups to advanced cosmetic procedures, we offer a full range of comprehensive dental services. You can trust that your smile is in expert hands. Premier Dental Group, where your smile comes first.
Auto glass breaks, and that's not cool. What is cool? Murray's Glass is still a locally owned family business that is dedicated to quality work and great customer service. So Murray's is still fixing glass, and Dennis, well, he's still rocking. Call Murray's today.
Rejuvenation Laser and Skin Center wants to welcome 3 new state-of-the-art machines to their location. The Physique targets stubborn areas that regular diet and exercise have trouble with to help you get the results you've been looking for. The Tetra is a CO2 laser that offers fully customizable skin treatments to help improve fine lines and wrinkles, scars, and more. The Pico helps remove tattoos and dark spots by offering laser skin resurfacing with no downtime. Call 740-538-9943 to book your appointment.
A little planning now can save you big headaches later. Don't find out on a cold morning your old furnace is toast. Hi, I'm David Haas from Morrison Incorporated. Call us now for your fall furnace check. 373-5869. Always ready. Morrison Incorporated in Bryant, whatever it takes.
Find your next vehicle at Marietta Motors. Dozens of cars, trucks, and SUVs to pick from on our huge lot. Follow us on Facebook for the latest updates on our inventory. Get a quality vehicle at an affordable price at Marietta Motors. Check out our Icon golf carts and mopeds for your summer fun. We also have an on-site service department to keep you road ready. Drive the best for less at Marietta Motors in their new location next to Hensler's Market on the Pike in Marietta.
Don't get stuck on the road after an accident or breakdown. Call Westfall Towing. We specialize in recovery, roadside assistance, jump starts, tire changes, lockouts, and more. Our fleet is fully equipped to handle any towing job, from passenger cars to heavy machinery. If you're in an accident, request Westfall Towing. Proudly serving Washington County and the surrounding area 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Call 740-525-9240.
Check engine light on, car running sluggish. These are signs of a failing transmission. At Lee Miles, we'll road test your vehicle, check fluids and leaks, and run an initial diagnostic scan, all for free. So get to Lee Miles and let us put the light out.
iTech is your total technology solutions provider, managing the services that keep your business running. Whether it's cybersecurity, network support, web hosting, or cloud backup, our IT professionals empower your business with innovative solutions that drive success. Call us today or visit itechwv.com and see the difference we can make for your business. For over 20 years, we've helped produce it, manage it, and protect it. iTech, solutions for your success.
Debt getting you down? Zero out your high-interest debt with a home equity line of credit at One Community Federal Credit Union. Our lines start at 6.00 APR and have 0 points, 0 fees, 0 prepayment penalties, 0 cost for appraisals, 0 title fees. Terms and conditions apply. Details at onecommunityfcu.org and 888-771-1834. One Community Federal Credit Union in Parkersburg and Vienna. Your destination for financial freedom.
At Fasteners and Supply, we're more than just nuts and bolts. We're the backbone of American craftsmanship. By choosing products made right here in the USA, you're supporting local jobs, ensuring quality, and strengthening our economy. Every purchase keeps your dollars within our community, fueling growth and innovation. Fasteners and Supply. Proudly local, proudly American. Let's build our future together.
Our number one focus at Mattress Max is making sure you feel welcome and comfortable in our gallery. After 2 decades of guiding our customers, what we know is that total relaxation is the key to understanding your needs. There's no sale that's going to expire. There's no pressure to buy. Our core mission has always been customer education.
For mattress education with an expert, visit our clean, friendly mattress store. If it doesn't say Max, you're not at the right mattress store.
Fast Eddie's Title and License Service in Vienna is the solution to the long lines and extended wait times in getting your vehicle registration. No appointment needed, no renewal notice needed. You can do it over the phone in most cases. Walk out with your new registration and sticker. Call or stop by Fast Eddie's Title and License Service in Vienna today.
Hello?
Hi there. I was wondering if you wanted to switch from CAS Cable to our services.
No thanks. I'm very happy with CAS Cable.
What if I threw in 1 gig speeds?
But I already get that from CAS. And great customer service, too.
How about a puppy? Do you like puppies?
The competition will try and offer you anything but can't match the service and speed you get with CAS Cable.
So where are we on the puppy situation? How about 2 puppies? What about ferret?
Finally, my plan to create the perfect donut from all the delicious selections at JR's Donut Castle is ready! It's alive! Alive!
Hi, I'm Jessica Smith, owner of Smith & Company Vintage Market, inviting you to visit our 2 locations, 1301 Colgate Drive, Marietta, and Southgate Plaza, South Parkersburg. with over 300 vendors bringing in new merchandise daily, carrying a wide variety of antiques, collectibles, primitives, furniture, gift ideas, and so much more. We offer layaway and gift certificates too. Follow both stores on Facebook for daily updates. Smith & Company Vintage Market, a charming blend of old and new.
Is it your first time buying or selling real estate, or has it just been years and you don't know what to expect? If you have questions, I have the answers. Give me a call today.
Welcome to Exit Riverbend Realty. Come sit at our table, give me a call. We just love taking care of all of your real estate needs. We have an office at each end of the bridge. See you soon. We appreciate you.
At Crazy Bone Pet Resort, your pet stay is anything but ordinary. We now offer fully customizable boarding and daycare programs because every pet is unique. From playtime to quiet time, snuggles to adventures, you design their perfect stay. Give your furry friend the ultimate experience. Crazy Bone Pet Resort, where it's their vacation, their way. Call today to book a reservation at the new Crazy Bone Pet Resort, your pet's happy place.
Stone has been awarded for their high standard of work, recognized by Bosch Automotive. Stop by 2716 Camden Avenue in Parkersburg or call 304-422-0684. Find us on Facebook to learn more.
At Engel's Natural Healing and Massage, we don't just relieve pain, we restore balance. Our award-winning therapist specializes in reflexology, targeting pressure points to help your entire body heal. Struggling with back pain? Let us help you find lasting relief with customized treatments designed for your needs. Call or stop by today or visit engelsnaturalhealing.com. Experience the difference. Engels Natural Healing and Massage, where healing begins.
Are you going through a difficult divorce or separation and struggling to come to an agreement on custody arrangements for your children? Raber Law Offices is here to help. Justin Raber is an experienced and compassionate attorney who understands the sensitive nature of custody battles and will work tirelessly to protect your rights as a parent and ensure the best interests of your children are met. Don't let custody issues cause more stress and anxiety. Contact us today to schedule a consultation. Call 304-893-9145.
Elite Security in Parkersburg is your complete security solution for homes, businesses, and more. We can install cameras both indoor and outdoor so you can keep track of what's going on. Access control centers make sure only the people you want get inside. Alarm systems can make sure everyone stays safe and the proper authorities are notified. Visit EliteSecurityInstallation.com. Find us on Facebook or call today 740-350-9058.
Every day people ask me, is now a good time to retire? Any day is a good day to retire if you have a plan, but you have to have a plan. For a lot of people, retiring is one of the scariest things they'll ever do. Stop in, and let's see if it takes some of the scariness away.
Back here at Memorial Stadium, Death Valley here in Ripley, where the PHS Big Reds lead the homestanding Senior Night Vikings 28-7. Brian Guthrie, Macho Bob Roberts here at the field. PHS Big Red Band and Ripley Viking Band both putting on fantastic halftime performances. You had some scores you wanted to run through.
Yeah, we got some scores of note here. Number one in Quad A, Huntington is down 28-13 to Sevier County, Tennessee. The Smoky Bears 7-1. They're up 28-13 on the number one team. Number three, Martinsburg 28, Spring Mills 0. Parkersburg South down 17-7 at half to the Lindsley Cadets. All the Big Red fans like to hear that. Number one in AA against number one in AAA, Princeton 21, Independence 10. As we scroll down, George Washington 10, Capital Two opponents, common opponents of Ripley this year. Number 7, Nitro, trails 21-18 to number 9, Winfield. Let's go on down to AA scores. Herbert Hoover, number 1 in AAA, taking on number 2 in AA. And the AA Frankfurt leads Herbert Hoover 17-13 at the half. Doddridge County leads Williamstown 24-13 in the second quarter. Ravenswood trails 21-0. Continue on their winless campaign this year.
They're playing Clay tonight, aren't they?
They are. Let's see what we've got here. Single A score. See if we can find anything, any Wirt County down here anywhere. St. Mary's, 5-2. St. Mary's leads Ritchie County 30-16. 5-2. Number 11 ranked Wirt County 42. Valley Wetzel 0. And that'll do it for the scores of note. And we did find out our phantom number 27 for the Ripley Vikings is none other than Parker Keller. They have him listed as number 13 in the program, but he is wearing number 27 on the field, and he has made a couple big plays for the Ripley Vikings. And had they come up with that interception there late in the second quarter, we could have really been working with something, but they did answer and get a touchdown on the board to cut into this lead. They trail by 3 touchdowns.
So that's what I was going to ask you. Put your coach hat on here. So outside of the first quarter, where PHS just came out firing on all cylinders, put up 3 scores really quick, Ripley has almost played them even since then. So there's got to be some positivity for Coach Simon and the Vikings going, listen, they came out and punched us in the face, but we didn't roll over and die. So if we go out there and put a score on the board, you know, we're back in this ballgame.
And maybe Coach Simon took that first play call on his shoulders. Maybe he tried to get a little bit cute, tried to throw a screen pass to number 24, whereas he maybe should have just handed it to him on the first play of the game. But anytime you have 2 turnovers before you run your second offensive play.
Yeah. An interception and a muffed kickoff.
Right, and those turnovers both in your end of the field. So it's tough sledding when you do that. But with all in all, and that being said, they're not out of the football game completely. 3 touchdowns is not an insurmountable lead, but it is an uphill climb.
For sure. And Ripley, their playoffs start today. They are 3-5 on the season. Have got to win this week, and then they actually are off next week and then have a road game with Nicholas County to end the season. They're going to have to win both of those games to get in. PHS is pretty much in the Quad A field. There's only 20 teams in Class AAA or Class Quad A, so top 16 get in. So they're already in. They're playing for a home game. They want to get that 8 or better and play it at Stadium Field the first round.
They are, and here in the second half, putting the coach's hat on. If you're the Big Reds, you want to shut them down right here, and you want to try to stretch this lead out and get your horses on the bench. Get number 24 on the bench. Get Silas Chevron on the bench, and get your players that you're going to need down the home. So you're going to need all your guys. You're going to need all your horses against Herbert Hoover next week. Well, you're going to need all your horses to finish this game right here. I'm not taking anything away from Ripley and saying they can't win the football game. I'm just voicing my mindset if I was the Big Reds coach.
Yeah, PHS has a date with Herbert Hoover, the Huskies, in Elkview next week, and that is a tough out. That is the defending runner-up in Class AAA, and they are well on their way to making a deep run in the playoffs again this season.
Well, if Ripley can put a touchdown on the board here, that changes the complexion of this football game. Maybe momentum goes to the blue side of the field. Get the football to number 24. That's all I've got to say. And ride the arm of number 14, Jackson Moore, because he's really shown that he can throw it, he can spin the football, and he can stretch it down the field. He can stretch you vertical if the offensive line can give him time to throw the football.
Number 4, Cameron Good. Number 8, William McCoy, the 2 deep Vikings, awaiting the kick from Cole Sisk. And Sisk will send it deep. This is taken by McCoy, who's had a couple good run backs already this evening. This one's going to be a little shorter than the other ones, as he's going to struggle to make it out to maybe the 25.
Yeah, good job kicking the ball down into that corner, and the Big Reds' pursuit really shut down the return, and it's going to be Ripley ball, 28-yard line.
Junior quarterback Jackson Moore, senior running back Cody Lawrence.
Yep, they've been the
guys to watch.
Parker Keller, 27. Parker Keller usually lines up out here on the flank. He's been playing out wide receiver. They've lined him up in the backfield a little bit.
Keller and Lawrence are the two backs with Moore. And it's going to be Cody Lawrence coming right at us, and he is out to about the 35, and a late flag from the back.
Looked like it could have been a face mask. He came in there. The defender grabbed the ball carrier high.
Yep. Pretty quick signal there from the white hat. Personal foul face mask on the Big Reds. Coach Kimes is out to the numbers. Not happy with that one, as a good play turns into a great play, and that's going to move the ball out to midfield.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if he had him by the shoulder pads or, but the referee had the best view of it. So,
high snap, corralled by Moore. Handoff goes to Thompson, and he's going to run into a wall of red helmets.
And that was Lawrence again. Boy, this guy is going to have.
He's earned his orange slices at postgame.
He's going to have 50 carries by the end of the night. But Ripley continues to move the football.
2nd and 9, and now Moore is going to throw. It's going to be a little short hitch pass to Cody Lawrence. And he is into Parkersburg territory at the 45.
Yeah, and they really like that little screen pass out here to the flank and throwing it to the short side of the field. That was well set up for a couple-yard gain there. Sets up a manageable 3rd and 5, and I would imagine this is 4-down territory.
Tempo from the Vikings. Moore straight drop, throws near sideline. There's Keller. Oh, knocked away by Thorne at the last minute. Keller was going to have a nice pickup, and Thorne knocked it away at the last second for the Big Reds.
Yeah, well played. Good closing speed there by number 4, where if that ball could have been delivered on a little sharper trajectory there, lobbed up there, it was in the air for a little while, and Brady Thorne, he's got magnets in his hand. He's a magnet for the ball. He comes over and breaks it up. Well played by Brady Thorne.
The officials sending one of the Big Reds off the field. We've seen several Big Reds sent off the field, I'm presuming for some sort of equipment issue.
See number 6, he has come over there to, looks like he's tying up his shoe over here on the sideline.
You called it four down territory for the Vikings here, 4th and 5 at the Big Red 45. It's going to be Cody Lawrence, and he's not going to be close at all, and the Vikings will turn it over on downs again.
That just goes to show you what type of confidence Coach Simon has in Cody Lawrence to hand the football off on 4th and 5. A little bounce off tackle there, but nothing doing. Big Reds turnover on downs.
10:38, third quarter, 28-7 PHS, and the Big Reds take over on downs around midfield at their own 43-yard line. We'll see what sophomore quarterback Alex Greer can do with this lead, and the Big Reds outside of the as Chevron goes right up the middle untouched, and he's well into Viking territory, breaking another tackle, and Chevron is going to take it to the house. Touchdown, Big Reds. Alex Chevron from 57 yards.
And again, boy, when Alex Greer handed him the football, you could have drove that ambulance through that hole, but he showed supreme patience, excellent patience deep down the field, tucked in there behind his blockers, let them pick up the defenders, and then popped it out there to the right side of the end zone, in to the painted turf.
I called him Alex. His name's Silas Chevron. My bad. Silas Chevron.
His name is Silas Chevron, and glad to see him back. He was back in the lineup last week after missing a few games due to injury, and not missing Ethan Jones too much tonight when Silas Chevron's running the ball with such authority.
Cole Sisk knocks it up and through, and now a flag down on the extra point.
Personal foul, Ripley. Getting a little chippy out there.
Yeah, out there. So that'll be assessed on the kickoff. 10:26 left here in the third. 35-7. Brian Guthrie, Macho Bob Roberts here, live in Ripley. And again, our thanks to the Mr. Lowe, the athletic director here at Ripley High School, and the all the great folks here for making us feel welcome.
You feel welcome right now?
I do.
It's I'm
a little cold, but
my toes are a little bit cold.
Dude, we've been smelling this grill this whole evening, and it's been as far as smells that I've had to endure during the football season. Grill is one of the better ones.
Hey, and the line down here at the concession stand, it's never gone away. It's just it's been a constant flow.
That's how you know this is where the good food is, if the line is there.
You are absolutely right. Well, you gotta.
I didn't get this physique by not knowing where the good food is.
If you're Ripley, you've got to answer here. You've got to answer here. Otherwise, Parkersburg is going to start getting into their bench and getting some younger guys in here. Maybe get your backup quarterback some reps and prepare him
after the
postseason football.
After the penalty, Sisk is going to be kicking from the plus side of the field. He's going to be kicking from the Ripley 45. So he's going to chip this one, and it's going to be taken by McCoy, and a loose football.
And the Big
I
Reds
think the Big Reds have it. And they do have it inside the 10. Oh, my.
Son of a Big Red. That's Cole Sisk. Who says that a kicker can't be a weapon?
And that's the second kickoff that the Big Reds have been able to recover by just kind of putting some air under it and making it, creating some problems.
That's 2 forced turnovers by your kicker. So that's a feather in the cap.
That's a game ball.
Of Matt.
You get a helmet sticker or something.
Yeah, he kicked that thing over there with a little bit of side spin on it, like a little Tiger Woods wedge, and made it tough for the Ripley return man to corral it.
Greer's going to try and keep it himself, and nothing there but blue shirts on 1st and goal from the 9. And it looks like he's going to lose a yard or two.
Yep. So that's, two. I'm not going to call them onside kicks. We'll call those little pooch kicks. But that's as good as 2 forced fumbles.
$35-7, and the Big Reds looking for more. Trying to spoil the home finale here for the Ripley Vikings, and whistles. And I believe they called a delay on Ripley.
Must not be as cold down there on the field if they're trying to delay this game.
2nd and goal. Greer will hand it off to Chevron. Into the pile of humanity around the 5.
Yep, that's an awful long ways away. And with this monitor over here behind us, Brian.
Getting a good look there?
Trying to see who's doing what down here in the middle of the line, because I just cannot see that far down to the other end of the field.
And Ripley is going to call timeout at 9:07 left here in the third, down 35-7.
Yep, and this game is on the verge of getting out of hand here. Parkersburg driving in.
This may be a get your emotions in check for some of the Vikings, as we're starting to see some chippy and some mouthing and some personal fouls. And
I won't lie, I played for some terrible football teams at Parkersburg South, and we were on the receiving end of some real bludgeonings. And at times it was very tough to take, and you got to learn to control your emotions and not make it worse by getting yourself penalties and personal fouls. All right, here we go. 3rd down 6, ball's at the 6, so that makes
it's 3rd and goal from the 6.
I don't see any sticks. Well, I do see sticks down there, so maybe there is a 1st down inside the 1.
There isn't. They've taken them off.
Okay.
3rd and goal. Greer will fake the handoff, runs the right side, and he will walk into the end zone for another Big Red touchdown.
Yep.
Check out the replay here. And Greer just with all kinds of room. You have to respect him throwing the ball late because he's already burned the defense by shovel pass and flicking it out to his receivers. So you gotta maintain your discipline and cover your guy, and that just leaves him room to run.
When he gets out there on the edge, he likes to keep it cocked until he gets very close to the line of scrimmage. So he's a threat to throw it all the way up, clear till the edge of a penalty. So
Cole Sisk knocks it through. We are at 42-7 in favor of the Big Reds. You're watching high school football presented by One Community Federal Credit Union on CAS 45.
Debt getting you down? Zero out your high-interest debt with a home equity line of credit at One Community Federal Credit Union. Our lines start at 6.00 APR and have 0 points, 0 fees, 0 prepayment penalties, 0 cost for appraisals, 0 title fees. Terms and conditions apply. Details at onecommunityfcu.org and 888-771-1834. One Community Federal Credit Union in Parkersburg and Vienna. Your destination for financial freedom.
Yes, it's October, and yes, it's Christmas at Crown Decor and Gifts. When you're West Virginia's largest Christmas store, you have to start early. In order to start early, that means we have to get rid of all of our fall and Halloween decorations. So our store-wide clearance sale is going on right now. And while you're with us, pick up one of our locally famous apples dipped with our rich, soft caramel, layers of our house-made fudge and mixed nuts. You can also customize your apple. So welcome back to your Halloween store at Crown Decor and Gifts, and welcome back to your happy place.
Sisk drives it deep for the Big Reds, taken by Good for the Vikings, who's going to run all the way from one sideline to the other. He ran about a mile, only got about 10 yards. And it'll be 1st and 10 Vikings at their own 28.
All right, another opportunity for this Vikings offense.
At this point, I never want to say that you're playing for a moral victory, but
well,
you've got to put together a drive to eat some clock to show that you can move the football here and salvage something from this game. And we've got a new running back in there for the Vikings as Jordan Atkins, number 32, gets his first carry of the night.
Yep, and I think with the score being, 35-point lead here for the Big Reds, we should start to see some of the bench players for both of these squads. And Jordan Atkins, a little, at the sake of getting canceled here.
He's listed at 5'7", 165, if that's what you're getting at.
He's like the midget backs, those little scat backs that Rich Rodriguez likes, those little short, shifty guys.
Little touch pass to Keller, who was coming in motion, and he will go all the way to the Ripley sideline and pick up a good chunk of yards and a first down for Ripley.
Yeah, number 27, Parker Keller, proving again that now that we've figured out who he is, he's a contributor to this offense, and he gets himself and his Ripley offense a first down. And this is what they needed, Brian, to take a little chunk out of that clock.
More to throw. Completes a pass, and that is that 10, Caleb Parsons?
That was number 10, Caleb Parsons. Well done there. Ran a little button hook, well-timed, little timing route.
About 5, 2nd and 5.
Jackson Moore delivered on time, and Caleb Parsons made a catch, turned upfield, got himself a little gain.
And this may be the difference you're seeing in the second-string Big Red defense here.
Yep, you're seeing some, not all of them, but there's some new faces and new numbers out there.
Handoff goes to 32. This is Jordan Atkins. He'll head to the far sideline. He's going to be close to a first down.
Yep, and it's always valuable reps anytime you can get some 10th graders, get some underclassmen in the football game, in a varsity football game, and get them some good competitive reps. That'll pay off in the long run.
Yeah, 24 Cody Lawrence is not out there for the Vikings.
My goodness, he's run a half marathon today out there. So he's,
easily.
With a football under
as I say that, he checks into the game on 3rd and 1.
He just had to go get one of those those energy pouches.
Well, it's 3rd and 1. Hey, man, go get us this 1 yard. And he was trying to put his gloves on. He couldn't get one of them on, so he chucked it down behind him. So the official says, you got to check out.
Yeah, must have got some of that Powerade, that carbohydrate fuel on his gloves.
So Atkins checks back in on 3rd and 1. Here come the Big Reds with a run blitz. Atkins is going to go right into the pile and lost the football, and the Big Reds have it. Another Viking turnover at midfield gives it right back to the Big Reds.
Yep, it looked like a little bit of confusion. That was not a clean handoff, not a good exchange between Jackson Moore and Jordan Atkins. And that's what you get when you start bringing in sophomores and underclassmen. A little bit of miscommunication, one little misstep the wrong way, football on the ground, Big Reds take over.
And Alex Greer trots out there as quarterback for the Big Reds, up 42-7 here in midway through the 3rd. And Greer wants to throw. He's going to be flushed out of the pocket, and he is going to take a beating back at the 35-yard line. And that's so my surprise comes with Greer coming back out of 42-7, and then he immediately gets sandwiched.
That was more like sandwich / suplex /
Russian sickle.
Yeah, there was several WWE finishing moves hit there on that one.
So the sack's going to move him back to the 40-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 18 after the sack. Greer with Chevron alongside. And it will be Chevron. And he is out across the 45 before he is wrestled down to the ground.
Boy, it seems like every time they run that play, it's not a quick hitter by any stretch of the imagination. It's closer to a draw play than it's very slow developing. But by the time Silas Chevron's got 3 steps, man, he's hitting a big wide open
There's
hole.
a lane. Yeah, there's a lane open. He's not making a hole. It's just waiting for the crease to form out there. We close in on 5 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter, 42-7 Big Reds with the football after another Viking turnover. And Greer to throw, flips it out into the flat, complete along the far sideline. And up the far sideline goes Brian Gregory, number 7. And it's a big first down for the Big Reds at the Viking 40.
And one thing I'm excited to see, I can't wait to see this box score. I'm very impressed with the distribution of the football tonight from Alex Greer. He's getting it to everybody. Anybody that's eligible is catching a football tonight.
First and 10 at the 40. Greer to throw. Caught by Gregory again. Near side 30, 25, and run out of bounds.
That was a
Big Red crowd wants a late hit, but I would say the Ripley player and he were just kind of tied up as they went out of bounds and finally went to the ground near the track.
Yeah, it looked like somebody might have come in there a little bit late, but I'd say with by the looks of the scoreboard, they might just kind of let that one slide a little bit. He did have a little bit of momentum coming to the sideline, but
out of bounds at the 25-yard line, 1st and 10 Parkersburg. And Greer to throw. Setting up the screen pass to Chevron. And Chevron, with room to run, tries to get out with a stiff arm and is going to be brought down, and a late flag comes in as he is near the first down marker.
Yeah, I'd say he was brought down by his face mask, the way that he was, the angle, it looked like he was brought down onto his face. Good, tough, physical football. Good run. Silas Chevron, boy, he likes contact. He caught that little screen pass and turned it up in there, and somebody grabbed him by the headgear.
They might have 2 flags on this play. unless I'm seeing things. Holding on the offense. Personal foul, face mask, or horse collar.
Horse collar.
On the defense. Offsetting penalties. Replay the down. Do-over.
Horse collar.
And you get a do-over. So again, first down at the 25 for the Big Reds. A new back alongside Greer back there, I believe, is Gavin Bowman, 45. And Bowman will get the ball, and he will be run out of bounds along the Big Red sideline.
Yep. And valuable carries there for the sophomore, Gavin Bowman. That'll pay off for him in the long run.
So next week, as PHS wants to get the win for playoff seeding at Herbert Hoover, it might be an all-hands-on-deck situation. You know, it depends on how bad you want to beat the Huskies. Everybody's getting some experience out there.
Speaking of the Huskies, they are in a dogfight against Frankfurt. They've called back in that they still trail 23-19 in the third quarter.
Here's Bowman again. And another late flag in at the end of the play as he's close to the first down marker.
It's anything you can do to get these Big Red ball carriers on the ground at this point. Horse collar, face mask, whatever you got to do.
Face mask on the defense.
Yep, there's another one. Sometimes these things are just unavoidable, Brian. Sometimes, whatever you got to do to get them on the ground, sometimes the face mask gets in the way, but ill-timed penalty again for Ripley as the Big Reds continue to drive. And
first and 10 at the 11.
The good news is the clock's running.
3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Big Reds are knocking on the door again. Greer hands it off. Hunter Levitt, and a flag is down.
That's going to be another horse collar. He snatched him up right by the back of the shoulder pads and yanked him right off his feet. Good ball handling there from Greer. I actually thought that he kept that one.
Yeah.
And he got spun around.
Cody Lawrence for the Vikings blew up somebody in the backfield that was trying to block him. And a hold on the Big Reds.
Wow, and so it wasn't a horse collar play. That was a clean tackle, but it was an exciting-looking tackle I saw from up here. So Ripley and Parkersburg just exchanging penalties.
That'll move him back out to about the 21-yard line. There you see some of the walking wounded for the Big Reds.
Yeah, there's a
first and 20.
Ethan Jones down there, and then a set of crutches I see.
Greer wants to throw, sets up, flips to the end zone, looking for Thorne, over the shoulder, beautiful catch, touchdown, Big Reds.
Hey, nice look and throw there from Alex Greer, nice over the shoulder.
Right here. Just drops it right in the bucket.
Yep, both feet down, that would have been good on Sunday. Touchdown, Brady Thorne. And that stretches the lead out 49-7. And you're going to see some folks.
48. Extra point to come.
Oh, extra point pending. See, Cole Sisk has been cashed.
He's automatic. Now it's 49.
Well,
2:15 left here in the third quarter, and it's 49-7 in favor of the Big Reds. We'll take a timeout. You're watching high school football presented by One Community Federal Credit Union on CAS 45.
Finally, my plan to create the perfect donut from all the delicious selections at JR's Donut Castle is ready! It's alive! Alive!
Welcome to Miller Prosthetics and Orthotic, where in the heart of the Mid-Ohio Valley, we don't just create artificial limbs and custom braces, we craft possibilities. Meet our dedicated staff, committed to your comfort and mobility. Our certified prosthetists and orthotists are experienced and capable, ensuring even the toughest cases are handled with care. Trust our scientific precision, utilizing advanced techniques like 3D printing and scanning. Are you an active above-knee amputee? Access our unique direct socket technology for increased flexibility and mobility. Walk confidently with microprocessor-controlled ankles and knees, enhancing stability on any terrain. Express your style with custom designs on your new limb or brace, and enjoy the versatility of.
Back here to live action and a kick out of bounds. That's the first error we've really seen out of Cole Sisk tonight for the Big Reds. Puts it out of bounds and is going to give the Vikings a first down out at the 35 to get things started.
He's been so consistent tonight, I got to believe that was on purpose, Brian. He has been very accurate, perfect on extra points. Plus, we're going to give him credit for 2 turnovers with his pooch kicks.
Cody Lawrence back in the backfield for the Vikings here on first down. Moore wants to throw on first down. Heaves it down the middle of the field looking for Parker Keller. Keller holds it in at the 30 and is down to the 25-yard line. A huge flip of the field for the Vikings.
Yep, got him on the double move there. You saw a little pump fake from quarterback Jackson Moore. Oh, and now we've got
now a flag as they're coming down the field.
I see Adam Elder coming off there, hands up like he usually when the hands come up like that.
What I do.
Usually.
Somebody was getting a little chatty.
Usually you're guilty when you throw your hands up like that.
Yeah, it's unsportsmanlike on the Big Reds.
Well, and here we go.
So that a big pass play just got a bunch of yards tacked onto the end of it as we're inside a minute to go here in the third quarter. Sure, you're up 49-7, but
yeah, it appears.
I don't know that you need to be getting too chatty running down the field like that.
I'd be pretty confident if I was up 49-7 too. So I didn't get to be on that side of many football games.
First and 10 at the 13 for the Vikings. Moore hands it to Lawrence. He'll plow down inside the 5.
I'll tell you what.
That might be the last play of the quarter.
I would say so, but Ripley's really got something here in number 24, Cody Lawrence. Boy, if they could clone him and run a few more of him out there, they'd be a highly competitive football.
He's a senior, so they only got him for one more game, more than likely. They're going to try and snap it before the quarter ends, and they will, and it will be Cody Lawrence. And he takes a couple Big Reds with him down to the 3, and that's where the third quarter is going to end. We'll go to the fourth with Parkersburg pulling away here 49-7 as you watch high school football presented by One Community Federal Credit Union on CAS 45.
Debt getting you down? Zero out your high-interest debt with a home equity line of credit at One Community Federal Credit Union. Our lines start at 6.00 APR and have 0 points, 0 fees, 0 prepayment penalties, 0 cost for appraisals, 0 title fees. Terms and conditions apply. Details at onecommunityfcu.org and 888-771-1834. One Community Federal Credit Union in Parkersburg and Vienna. Your destination for financial freedom.
Score big this fall with GoMart. Every Saturday through the end of October, GoMart Rewards members earn triple points on all purchases. And while you rack up on rewards points, be sure to scan the QR code in-store for more ways to win. Each scan is a chance to score the ultimate tailgating package with a $200 GoMart gift card, tailgating supplies, and more. GoMart is your hookup for the football season. Visit the GoMart app or GoMart.com to learn more. GoMart is the official convenience store of WVU Athletics.
Back here live in Ripley for the fourth quarter, 49-7 in favor of the visiting Parkersburg Big Reds. But Vikings knocking on the door here with a first and goal at the 2-yard line. Again, this one got away from Ripley early as PHS scored 3 times in the opening quarter and then had another big third quarter here.
Seemed like 3 times in the opening minute. It was very quickly 21-0. So it's been uphill from the beginning for the Ripley Vikings, but it sure would feel good to punch this one in.
First and goal from the 2. And it'll be Cody Lawrence. And
touchdown
at the
Ripley.
goal line and in for the touchdown. Cody Lawrence gets his second score of the day here on senior night, his final home game.
And although Ripley is a little bit outmanned here, maybe outgunned athlete-wise, there's no quit in the Ripley Vikings. They continue to chip away and try to cut into this lead.
Parker Keller on to attempt the extra point for the Vikings.
All right, now Coach Kimes did give me a list of freshmen here that he dressed tonight since there was no freshman game this week. So see if any JVs and
Keller knocks it up and through. It's 49-14. Let's take a look at the schedules for both of these teams. Again, Parkersburg going to run their record to 5-4, and we'll play Halloween night, the 31st, at Herbert Hoover in Elkview. Ripley has next week off before they travel to, I want to say Summersville, and play Nicholas County, but I could be wrong. But Ripley probably going to see their playoff chances dashed with a loss here tonight. PHS at 5-4.
And it looks
getting
like
themselves in a position to try and get in the top 8. They're in the they're ranked 10th in Quad A right now, trying to get in that top 8.
Looks like backup quarterback Tyler Cameron, number 9 for the Big Reds down here, getting his arm loosened up. Looks like he's going to come in the football game and take some snaps. It's always a good idea to keep your backup quarterback prepared, especially heading into postseason play. You never know.
Next man up.
When his number will be called.
Especially when your quarterback is a running quarterback. It has the potential to get lit up, which we saw against Parkersburg South. He had to come out for 2 or 3 plays, and Tyler Cameron came in, and didn't he lead him to a touchdown?
He did. He came in and was very effective. So it's always nice to know you've got a capable body and game manager, someone that can come in and lead your football team should your number 1 guy go down.
Keller puts it out of the end zone for the touchback. And we will see number 9, Tyler Cameron, come in to run the Big Red offense. Nephew of Radio's Mike Cameron. I'm required by law to mention that.
By law. All right, looks like we're going to see a few new numbers here on the offensive side of the football. I saw Gavin Bowman going in there again. Looks like number 12 out here on the flank. It looks like Rex Ashcroft will be on the near side, flanked out wide.
Handoff goes to 45. I believe that's Bowman, right?
Yep, that was Gavin Bowman. Did a good job after first contact, shedding that first tackle. Used a little stiff arm and picked him up a decent gain.
And I believe we have gone to the running clock with a 35-point lead in the fourth quarter. So we're at 10.5 to go here in this ball game.
And as one-sided as it has been for Parkersburg, Ripley Vikings have done some good things and proven that they've got some capable football players on the blue side.
Here's Bowman again. He's going to stretch it out all the way to the other side and get out near the 30.
He's got some good speed to get to the corner there, but he was slung down hard on the Ripley sideline.
Honestly, the big differentiation between these two teams, and you mentioned it early on, is just the size on the line. You know, this game is won in the trenches, and PHS just has size that Ripley does not.
And, you know, that's kind of a rarity because, as well, especially against the 4A teams, the Quad A teams, Parkersburg's usually the smaller team across the front line. So that's got to be a welcome this evening to have a little bit of a size advantage.
3rd and 2. And whistles. And that might be a delay. Nope, timeout. Matt Kimes calls timeout before the play clock can run out. So again, this is our last football broadcast of the season. We're working on the winter sports schedule. Involves some basketball, some wrestling. Our combat sports specialist, Macho Bob Roberts, looking forward to some wrestling maybe.
Well, there's going to be some combat sports going on if we have to do anything outside. I expect the rest of my calls to be in a sports arena with a roof and a heater.
That's the upside of. I'm a bird.
Well,
the upside of winter sports is that we're inside.
When
the bad part is that we got to set everything up outside too.
Well, the game's a little bit out of hand here. So is it roof or roof?
I'll go roof.
The roof. Okay. Raise the roof. You raise the roof, not the roof.
Cameron is going to keep it on 3rd and short, and he's going to pick up the first down for the Big Reds.
It seems like he's been watching him a little bit of Alex Greer during practice. The little shifty move there to the right, punches it up in there and gets a first down, keeps that clock running, and keeps moving the ball for the Big Reds as they close in on victory number 5 to be above 500 for the first time in a while. Over 500, I should say.
First and 10 at the 34. Cameron will play action or fake handoff, run it himself, takes on one Viking in midfield, trucks him and gets the first down.
Yeah, not quite as fast as Alex Greer, but
just as tough, man.
Yeah, it looks equally as adept at running the offense for the Big Reds. So that's got to make Matt Kimes feel good to have, a capable backup in Tyler Cameron.
It's the same plays that you'd have for the starting offense. So
just he's running the, he's the same type of athlete. Like I said, maybe not quite as fast.
And trying to do a quick pass across the middle, incomplete.
Just a little bit high on that one. Air mailed that one just a little bit too much sauce. But thankfully for him, it falls harmlessly to the turf. And the clock runs. We're closing in on 7 minutes left, fourth quarter.
You never got that hot dog.
I never did get that hot dog. I don't smell the grill anymore either.
No, I imagine they're cleaning it up. You're going to have to see if there's discount hot dogs here at the end of the game.
Well,
get you a sack of dogs for like $5 or something.
I'm not going to say or do anything right now, but you got to know I'm not happy.
That we're outside, or that you missed the sack of dogs?
Well, I'll tell you, I did get a hot dog and a burger on the way in. The church out there was handing out free food.
Yeah.
And I didn't just take the free food and bail.
You ate a slushie. You ate an icy.
2 of them and a Red Bull. My favorite part of football is the concession stands, Brian.
Well, yeah.
All right.
The Ravenswood concession stand was fantastic when we were over there. You remember that barbecue and whatnot?
It was.
Chili dogs.
3rd and 7.
3rd and 7 for the Big Reds. Cameron will roll out, throws it downfield, complete.
And boy, what a pretty ball that was. He put that one on the money. I didn't see who that was on the catch, but they were on the receiving end of a beautiful football right there by Tyler Cameron.
I believe it was Cole Sisk, number 5.
Cole Sisk in there making some plays on the offensive side of the ball as opposed to special teams, where he has been the stalwart, has been a weapon for the Big Reds. He has been a weapon.
Inside 6 minutes to go here in the ball game. Big Reds still moving. Cameron rolls near side. Flips it out, complete. Inside the 20 down to the 15-yard line is number 22, Santana Jones.
And roll out there to the right. Tyler Cameron, number 9, on the sprint out to the right. Got a little bit of pressure, delivered the football, took a big hit. But ball was on time and on target. And the Big Reds are on the move. Tyler Cameron proving that he is very worthy and capable under center.
Now, was that 22 Jones, or you said they're dressing freshmen there? We think it's Jones, or we think it's the other 22?
Let's see. I don't have a number 22 freshman dressed.
Okay. Across the middle and into the end zone, touchdown Big Reds. Carter Smith, number 30.
Right.
Catches the pass from Tyler Cameron, and you can watch it again. Just a quick hitter across the middle. Cameron got popped in the mouth, but on target, like you said, on time and on target.
That was 2 plays in a row that he stood in there and got cracked pretty good. And no worse for the wear. He'll be back there holding this extra point. And Cole Sisk tries to stay perfect on the night.
Sisk is up and through. 4:55 left in the contest, and Parkersburg extends their lead to 56-14. We'll take a timeout. You're watching high school football presented by One Community Federal Credit Union on CAS 45.
At WVU Medicine Camden Clark, we believe healthcare is more than just diagnosing and treating illness. At Camden Clark, you are seamlessly connected to all of WVU Medicine, which allows us to provide you the most comprehensive and innovative care to meet your healthcare needs. Our expertise in heart, cancer, neurosciences, and kids care provides seamless, integrated care here and across the region. WVU Medicine Camden Clark is dedicated to delivering the highest quality patient experiences today and for generations to come. The difference that our connection to WVU Medicine offers you is real and game-changing for you and your family's health. Our purpose is to innovate, inspire, and provide exceptional health care to every individual who comes through our doors. WVU Medicine Camden Clark, dedicated to excellent health care for generations to come.
Cole Sisk to kick it off for the Big Reds. Taken by McCoy at the 5. 15-20 out across the 30. Now to go about the 33-yard line. And did the ball come out again?
It looked like it. There was a little scramble there at the end of the play. And I think it's been 2 or 3 times on kickoffs now that the ball's been on the ground, but thankfully that one's going to be recovered by Ripley Vikings.
So, just in case you were wondering, it is close to Halloween. So, you can get away with wearing something like that when it's like a week till Halloween. You got a onesie like that, don't you?
I do.
Macho Bob.
I do.
Rolling in his pink onesie.
I'm going to wear that to the first wrestling match of the year.
I dare you.
Like
That's going to be fantastic.
A la Mad Max from South.
Vikings trying to get something else going here with 4 minutes to go in this ball game. Handoff is going to go to Cody Lawrence.
And there he goes.
And Lawrence up the sideline, across midfield, into the 40, and down to around the 35-yard line of the Big Reds.
Boy, they ain't no quitting number 24, I'll tell you that. Or any of the Ripley Vikings, for that matter. They're still out there scrapping and clawing and trying to put points on the board.
Mark him down at the 36-yard line. 1st and 10 Vikings. And that, Lawrence is going to end up with 100-plus yards in this game. But a lot of it's going to come here in garbage time. That was about 30 yards right there. Little touch pass to Keller. And Keller will stretch it all the way across, tightrope the sideline, and go out of bounds. Doesn't matter because we're at a rolling clock anyway at 3:10. First down, Vikings.
And, Parker Keller there, number 27. He's probably been Ripley's number 2 weapon on the night. Number 24, Cody Lawrence, being the bell cow this evening. 27 has been quite the contributor, though, himself.
Here's Lawrence again. He's going to stretch it out all the way to the right, and he will walk it in for his 3rd touchdown of the night.
Well, I tell you, He cruised in there from about 6 or 7 yards out.
Yep, just jogged it in.
Yeah,
and there is a marked difference between the first string Big Red defense and the second string Big Red defense.
There certainly is. Well, it just goes to show you right there. But Cody Lawrence is tough to bring down for anybody, first string, second string, or any string for that matter.
Keller on to attempt the extra point. High snap gets wrangled, and he knocks it up and through with 2:42 left to go. So the scoreboard is at 56-21, but it really has not been that close. Ripley made a game of it late in the second and into the third quarter, but it's just been too much too often from the Big Reds tonight.
Well, and you're going to see Ripley wants to keep scoring. Does Matt Kimes want to keep scoring? Is he going to keep letting Tyler Cameron throw it around out here and try to put another one on the board? Or will they kind of try to kill this clock and get it back to Parkersburg?
With a running clock, because it's still 35 points, it's a running clock, you can start taking knees.
Well, this is not what you expect to see. Number 24, Alex Greer, going back to receive the kickoff.
That's odd.
Maybe they're expecting, they've got the hands team out here like they're going to expect a onside kick.
So, yeah, you've got the first string out here in the hands team.
Well, let's see. Onside kick, touchdown, onside kick, touchdown, onside kick, touchdown.
With a running clock. So we'll see what Parker Keller does here. Vikings are going to spread it out. Doesn't look like an onside kick. But that's just what they want you to think.
That's what they want you to believe. A slow approach.
And he'll kick it deep and drive it into the end zone for a touchback. That's how they get you.
That's how they get you. Well, West Virginia ought to recruit that guy because they're the only team in the country, Division I football, that doesn't have a kicker who can kick it in the end zone.
You headed up to Morgantown tomorrow? You going to wear your leather hat and go to Morgantown?
I will. I got to give them some NIL money so they can get them some players this year. I'd rather watch Rich Rodriguez get throttled than Neil Brown. At least Rich Rod curses his players out. He curses everybody out. Players,
press.
He curses his own coaches out. I saw him there last game cursing Pat White out on the sideline. I was like, dang, coach.
Some pushing and some shoving and some all kinds of good stuff. Handoff goes to Elias Chevron, the sophomore, and he will get it out to near the 30-yard line, so it's second and short.
Well, kudos to his parents for picking names. Silas and what was that?
Elias.
90
seconds left here on the clock. Cameron to throw. Puts it in the air and complete. Yep, caught. Pass caught by Santana Jones. And a first down for the Big Reds.
What a nice evening for Tyler Cameron to get the opportunity to come in for a little bit of mop-up duty and not just handing it off. Coach is letting him sling it around a little bit.
Yep. And we're at 50 seconds left in this ball game.
Looks like we're going to get at least one more snap. And this one will be on ice. Literally.
Your toes are already on ice, are they not?
They are on ice.
Here's Chevron again.
That's going to do it.
And that will do it. And that's going to bring this one to an end. Parkersburg 56, Ripley 21. PHS moves to 5-4 on the season. Ripley drops to 3-6.
Well,
Big Reds are in action next week in Elkview to take on Herbert Hoover. Ripley is off next weekend and then finish their season at Nicholas County.
Well, we know who Ripley's player of the game is, number 24, Cody Lawrence, he was the bell cow. He was the workhorse for Ripley tonight. And, Brian, we could go with the easy call. We could go with Alex Greer. For
I think that's he showed what he's made of tonight.
We could go with Titan Parsons. He had the touchdown and an interception. I'm going against the grain, Brian. I'm going with the kicker, Cole Sisk. He was 8 for 8 on extra points. He had 2 turnovers, 2 pooch kicks that turned into turnovers. They might need this guy down the stretch to make a field goal. So he looks like he's kicking the belly of the ball, thumping it through there. So my player of the game, Cole Sisk, 8 for 8 on extra points, 2 turnovers in the kicking game.
Have a safe and happy Halloween. Enjoy the last few weeks of high school football and into the playoffs. This is one of the best times of the year. Macho Bob, fantastic season as always.
Thank you.
For Macho Bob Roberts, I'm Brian Guthrie and the entire CAS 45 crew. Thanks for watching and thanks for being with us this fall sports season. We'll be back with winter sports right around the corner. Have a great evening, everybody.
United we stand.